You the type to leave me drowning when I'm down. I even had your back, yeah, when you was out. I was sticking by your side when nobody was around. I know I'm better off without you and all this fake love, fake love. I don't need this fake love.
Freak, are you kidding me?
You the type to leave me drowning when I'm down. I even had your back, yeah, when you was out. I was sticking by your side when nobody was around. I know I'm better off without you and all this fake love, fake love. I don't need this fake love.
Freak, are you kidding me?
You the type to leave me drowning when I'm down. I even had your back, yeah, when you was out. I was sticking by your side when nobody was around. I know I'm better off without you and all this fake love, fake love. I don't need this fake love.
Freak, are you kidding me?
There you go.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to The Void. Today gonna be a little bit different. I know usually we have like some women here or OGs in here, whatever, but it's gonna be a little different today. It's gonna be me and Joker. That's how it started. Like he talked about, we supposed to do this shit like back in 2020, 2019 or something like that. But we had some minor setbacks with timing and finding a place to do it at, you know, shit like that. So this is gonna be the season finale. Hope to make a lot of more seasons. Look how I'm talking on. It's early in the morning. Gonna have to make more seasons to come. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We love the feedback, the inboxes, telling who y'all like, who y'all don't like, who uptight, who ain't uptight, who funny, who ain't funny, who fat, who ain't fat, you know, whatever. So we're gonna keep the same energy going. We're gonna take next week off because we got a lot of stuff planned for the rest of the year. So this may be the last show until September the 7th, and we'll have a new guest. A new host, I guess, I believe. And what's her name, Joe?
It's gonna be Alexis.
Alexis. Mm-hmm. So her name Alexis, so y'all know what she look like. She's not gonna look like a Buick if her name Alexis.
Is that her stage name, or is that the standard birth certificate
name? Government name.
That's the government name. So that's a big good thing. Her stage name was Alexis. But yeah, so stay with us. You know, get us out there. We have a lot of stuff coming. We're gonna try to be better than any podcast in St. Louis. Shit, try to be one of the top 10 in the world type shit. But while I'm talking, I got my boy Joe in the house.
Yo, what up, hoes?
How you doing, man?
Feeling good, and you?
All right, I can't complain. You look tired though, bro.
Man, you know how it is with life, bro. We always walking through some type of journey. It's hard being a man out here in these streets.
It is true, especially if you're black too. Oh, also, the one of the females from the dating blind date gonna call in today, so y'all be ready for that. And we're gonna have that too. So since just me and you, Joe, is you join us too, Justin?
Yeah, Justin gonna be joining.
I'm here. Hey, the mic's hot. The mic's hot.
Shout out, world.
Yeah, Justin's the owner of the place.
Our boy Jay.
Show him what he look like.
Sit down, do the damn thing. Bright and early. Happy Sunday morning to everyone.
There you go. There you go.
Or afternoon, depending wherever you're located around this beautiful world we have.
Okay.
That's what's up, Jay. That's what's up.
Are you Jewish, Jay?
Not that I know of.
You look like a Jewish dude, man.
I don't know if that's good. Is that a compliment or an insult?
I wish I looked like one. Should have some money.
Oh, then I'm not Jewish because I'm definitely not not one of those guys.
So mainly the topics today gonna be kind of off the head of stuff we've been thinking about, or maybe some topics that we did on past shows that we didn't get a chance to get off because conversations get heated, people get loud, or be real passionate about it, whatever. So, one of the questions I start off with first, I sent you this last night, Joe. Since we got all men here, this question worked great. Would you be okay with your daughter dating a man just like you? I'll start with you, Justin.
It would depend what age she is when she starts dating.
21.
Oh, 21, I was still kind of reckless.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say dating would be acceptable.
But a guy like you, of your caliber, would you want her to date a guy like you? Everything from you smoke, drink, dance, dress, the way you take women out on dates, however you ever did stuff. Would you want her to date a man like you?
Yeah, probably not if she's 21. Maybe if she's 30, then that's kind of when I settle down a little bit. But that's 30, it's kind of a tough question. But I've always been kind of a go-getter. I've always been strong-minded and everything. So as far as that goes, I mean, I don't beat my women normally. So I mean, that's good. I mean, I'm relatively drama-free.
Well, that's good.
So I mean, yeah, as far as that goes, I mean, yeah, but I partied a lot in my 20s.
Did you?
So when I had my daughter, I was 30, so I figured that I had to calm down then a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's kind of an age thing as far as dating, I would say, depending when you are mature enough to take care of yourself, let alone a spouse or a girlfriend. So
you basically saying that at a certain age, you wouldn't mind your daughter dating a guy like you, is what you're saying. Mm-hmm. So when you was 21, you was wild and kicking it. So don't date the 20-year-old Justin. Date the 30 and older Justin.
I think so. Yeah, that's my answer. Yeah, my opinion. I mean, but yeah, it's all a mental thing. I mean, everybody matures differently. Mm-hmm. But technically, when you turn 25, you're off your parents' insurance and everything. So that's kind of, I mean, 18, you're legally an adult, but then 25, finish college or whatever, and then you're kind of more so of an adult.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'd say after 25, 30 area, yeah, I mean, if you're mature enough, I guess I would say, but.
Okay. What about you, Joe? If you, how would you feel if your daughter dated a man just like you, everything, your integrity, your structure, your body build, smoke, drink, dance, clothes,
20-year-old Joe or 30-year-old Joe?
And she's 21.
Right.
So she's legal to date any man at any age. Any age, Joe. Well, you 30, so it ain't like you.
Right, I know what you mean, yo. I feel you. I feel like when you date somebody at 21, it depends on where their values is at that time. When I was at that time, I was still growing into a man. I was still young and dumb. When I mean young and dumb is I had some values of me, but I didn't appreciate a lot of stuff though, because I didn't earn a lot at that time. When you young like that, you still trying to figure out who you are as a person. And so I think it's really hard sometimes to date when you're so young because the world tells you that's when you're supposed to make the most mistakes. That's when you're supposed to actually live life and have fun. And I think the problem with people when they date, they treat it like a marriage sometimes. Yeah. They don't treat it like as fun as it needs to be. They don't travel. They don't have fun. They don't have a lot of sex. They just so busy putting so much rules to suppress you to the ground. And so I think when you dating nowadays, you have to kind of like date what you actually like. And I think when you're young, you still figuring out what you actually like. And you don't have no real trials and tribulations inside of you. That's why a lot of younger people tend to leave and give up so easily. Would I want her to date somebody like me? I mean, I'm going to say yes and no. Because she would see where back in them days, I was still a go-getter type of guy. So I knew how to take care of the household. But I would say no, that's also a life lesson because it's certain stuff I was immature about, and she can use that as a form of life lesson if she wanted to find out what she actually would tolerate, when she wouldn't tolerate. So I think it goes hand in hand, depending on how she need to view it. If she's viewing it as she need to see what a go-getter type of man is, then yeah, she need to date me. If she needed to see what some life lessons that she had to learn at the age of 21 when she was dating me, then that's also something she can do as well, though. So I think it's kind of like right defense. I wouldn't be mad either way it goes. You got to date what you date.
True. True.
Yeah, it don't matter what age you are, bro. Motherfucker, if you ain't shit, you ain't shit.
That's true. That's true. I would say yes. At any age, my daughters can date a dude like me, because I always been in a teaching moment. Because a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but people I know from my background, where you had to basically make adult decisions at a young age. You look at the world different than when you're adult making adult decisions. Because when you 15, most people I know stay by in an apartment at 15 years old, or moved out at 15, or had a baby at 15. Damn. I ain't had no baby at 15 though. Like I was 19, so I was in college, whatever. But anyway, your structure to me, not just to me now, I believe the way you look at life is different because your survival tactics is different because you've been taught survival at a young age, like a animal in the jungle or something. But when you have things given to you, it's like now you got to pick up like, okay, they told me if I look for this, but it's a difference when we go into war with the right defense. Another way you go into war with nothing. You just got to learn when you get there how to fight with a sword or a gun, whatever. Right. So that's how I kind of look at it. I pray that they find somebody like me. I know I talk a lot of shit. I know that I get on people's nerves, but if you really think about what I be saying, I ain't never lie about shit. I ain't never said one lie. I've been a thirsty dude. I didn't inbox chick dick pictures and say, man, how come you hit me back? I've been the dude that sold drugs. I did everything. I would think that you would want to do like that instead of somebody who's still trying to find themselves. I know who I am now.
Right.
But I knew who I was back then. I didn't have the money. I didn't have the
resources.
The resource, right, to get to where I wanted to do. That's why me playing ball was gonna be like to everybody kiss my ass. I made it. That's probably the wrong idea to do anything for other people. Do it for yourself. Right. That's the only thing. But then like when you surviving like that, you gotta have a lot of kids. Yeah. They stay in different households, and you know if you what's it called cohabitating. You stay in the house with a chick for a couple years, y'all gonna get pregnant. It's just what it is.
It's part of life.
Yeah, it's just what it is. Cause it's like if I meet a dude that's 40 or 45, they got 7 kids, and his mom and them got money. He grew up with structure in church. Something wrong with that dude. But if I meet a dude my age with 7 kids, I already know what happened. He's trying to find somewhere to live, stay in different houses, and that's what's going to happen. The world would judge him by that. And as a woman walking the street, she would judge him too. But me, I wouldn't do that. So you need a man like that too. So it's levels too. I get what you're saying about, if she is 21. Now, don't get me wrong. My daughter is 24. If she was dating a dude 44, I'll feel some type of way. But if I talk to him and he tell me his background like mine, I feel much better than dating one of these little young cats with dreads and a purse and wear flip-flops everywhere, sagging skinny jeans and smoking weed, catching a butt. Like, that's no end game in that right there. So the part 2 of this question would be, do you think a woman would want her son to date a woman like her, though? Think about all the women you know, guys. Do you know a woman who would actually say, yeah, I want my son to date a woman like me?
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's 2 different kinds of women.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Just think about all the women you know. Any woman you used to date, you married, cool with, cousin, sister, whatever. Yeah. Do you think the average woman want her son to date a man like that?
Let's remix that question.
You can't go with average with women though either.
Let's remix that question. Think about all the women that you might have dated. Would you want your son
to
date the women you dated? I'll let you go around the room with that because I think all of us got.
Let's start with Jessica.
I don't have a son though, but all y'all got sons though. Would you want? Like, think about the women you was either married to, dated, and all that. Because I believe everybody has a type. So by you having a type, that means usually the person that you're dating, that you're going serious with, they usually be some form of same traits that somebody else might have. They might not do everything completely like them, but they have some similar traits. Would you want your son to date a woman that you used to dating?
I'd say yeah. My last 3 relationships were basically one of those, it's not me, it's you. So I'm the one that fucked up. So yeah, I mean, I admit that, and that's how I learned from my previous from my current relationship. That's why I take my Mondays off of work, right? So I can do the relationship thing. That's my personal day. So I believe everybody and their spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend needs some kind of structure like that where everybody's working. You need your alone time and you need your together time. And it should be kind of scheduled as much as possible where you can say, okay, it's Monday. We're doing this, 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 and this. This is our plan. Tuesday, okay, you go to work. I go to work. We'll see you for dinner.
But you know, Justin, that probably work in the white world.
Oh, here we go again. Here we
that
go.
That sound
again.
good. But I have lost women because I was in school.
I lived in the city my whole life.
I have lost, city and one thing, but upbringings is something different. I grew up with people like Joe. I grew up with people like you. But when your upbringing changes you, so you could stay in the hood or you can stay in Wester Grove and still be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that the women I've been around, they get mad because you're working. Understand that.
So they feel some type of competition, or they feel like
no, they retarded. It's just, I mean, you gotta understand somebody's working. You could say insecurity, you could say validation, you could use all these big medical, psychological words, but at the end of the day, that's retarded though, because you want a man who works a lot, who has integrity to try and do something for himself. But in order to get there, most of us went to school or most of us took up a trade, but you still got to work to get there.
So you're saying,
and when you don't have time like that, they get mad and then be like, well, since you ain't got time for me, call me when you free. That manipulating bullshit.
But then if you don't work, then you can't really afford to take her out and spend time with her. Right, so it's a double-edged sword. That's back to my point. Yeah, that's back to my point where, I work 6 days a week. She works 6 days a week. Guess what? Monday is our day.
Yeah. So
that's how it works. When she knows, I know she's working hard. She doesn't believe I'm working hard because my job's actually fun. But, I mean, I'm out here working, earning money for the kids. And, I mean, she understands that.
There you go.
Yeah, but that's why my last relationship was probably 2014 when I was kind of building the studio and everything. So I was work, had my head in the computer, and she's like, "I'm tired of seeing the back of your head. You're always working." And she broke it off with me because I didn't spend enough time with
black?
her. No.
What? She must have around black people though. That's probably what it was.
Probably. That's what I mean.
She got black friends. That's what it is.
She lived in Afton, so that's kind of
Afton. Oh well, yeah.
Afton, that's
like a rural area, ain't it? Like 1,000.
It's right in between the city and the county. It's technically county, but it's right on the border.
That's in St. Louis, or is that?
Yeah, that's out there by South County.
I thought it was in Illinois.
No,
it's technically South County.
South County, about Finn and all that area.
Oh yeah, she grew up money then,
that's
so
right
she like attention. So
yeah.
That's why. Yeah. What about you, Joe?
I don't have a son,
but say you did. Devil's advocate. Say you had one.
I think he do need to date women that I dated. I mean, the reason why I say that is because a few reasons.
You want to fuck him up?
No, he need to have life lessons, man. How else would you have life lessons?
He needs to learn from his mistakes.
He got to learn from his mistakes, bro. He got to learn what he like and what he dislike, bro. Like, I'll be honest with you. Look at Jay. Jay even said it. He rock with me, man. He has to learn from what he like and what he dislike. And the only way you can do that is you got to be in the trenches. That's the biggest thing ever, bro. You have to understand what a quality woman looks like. And you have to go through a batch of bad apples when you appreciate that good apple. Think about it like this. You ever had something that you tasted before and you was like, I've been drinking this for the longest. And then it was like, to you it was good. And then you taste something that was top shelf. You was like, that shit's smooth in the motherfucker. Real talk. That's what you need. You need
the grass is greener.
Because the grass is greener. Because then you was able to appreciate that top shelf because you had bottom shelf for the longest.
You've been eating hamburger, now you got steak.
Now you eat steak, bro. Think about when you grow up on Spam and now you eating real ham. It's a different type of lifestyle. You're gonna honor it, you're gonna appreciate it, but to get you to that road, you're gonna be more humble to get to that road and stuff like that. And so I feel like I would want him to date all type of women because he has to still figure out what he would tolerate, what he like, and he's also auditioned this woman to be his spouse. And so in order for you to audition one to be your spouse, you don't need to marry the first woman you ever meet because you don't know what you really like. You might be into some dominatrix. You might want a domestic woman. You might want a wholesome woman. You might want a freak. You might want the stripper. You might want all these things, bro. But you don't know what you want because you just dating that one woman and you don't have the repetition to show exactly what you actually want, though. But you have to go through trials and tribulations in life because that's who that makes you who you are as a person. Just like a job. You have to work different jobs to get better where you are. It's called repetition, though.
If you don't fuck up with the wrong one, you could fuck up with the right one.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So you have to understand that because you can have a good woman already, but you've been so immature or you not been ready, you don't appreciate the woman that you actually have.
And you push her away.
You push her away. You suppress her. You attend to her. She don't attend to your needs and all that type of stuff because you basically not educated enough. I'm calling it what it is.
I'm trying not to laugh while you say this.
I'm calling it what it is, bro. Think about when you were 21, bro. You not educated enough, bro. You just a horny bar or whatever, bro. You just out here trying to smash.
But see, twin minds was different. That's why I'm saying everybody different.
That's what I'm saying. But you might be the 10% in the world. The 90% of 21-year-old men
don't
tend
got
to
their shit
be
together yet.
Yeah, don't have their shit together. They tend to still be 16. The average 21-year-old woman. I'm not saying every woman is mature. I'm just saying the average woman. We go off of statistics. At 21, she's probably like 25. She's about 5 years in the game. She understands, like, if I have a kid, I need to have shelter. I need to have economy coming in, like funds coming in, and I need to be a good parent. A man at 21, like, shit, I still want to be in the streets. I still want to have, that bachelor lifestyle. I want to work at Taco Bell because that's cool and shit. I want to buy the latest J's. She's thinking about the kid while I'm still thinking about myself. The older I get, the more I understand that every man not different. When I had my daughter, I was 21 years old. I was a little bit different. I might have been breed different because I was already searching for a family at that time. It depends on what your motives is at life.
So would you want your son to do that twin or search for a family?
It depends what he's lacking, bro. That's self-lacking. When you searching for a family, that's a self-lacking trait, bro.
You think so?
That is a
So
self-lacking trait.
hold on.
Yeah,
you think at 21, if you're looking for a woman to marry, settle down with, grow old with,
that's too
it's
early.
called what now?
That's no.
Self-lacking?
You're not looking for the woman to settle down or grow old with. You looking to create a family with the woman, so you can have your own family that you can go off of. That's what I'm saying. You looking for the woman. You really want the kid, but with the woman that's come with collateral. Basically, it don't matter who the woman is. If you searching for a kid to be able to call unconditional love, that's a self trait because you lacking something. Just like with women with they dudes that's similar to their father. If they never had money and they date man that has money, they're gonna be more impressed by a man that has money because they never been around that lifestyle. Versus a woman who been around money, she don't even care how much money you actually make. Those are different things though. If you're looking for security and protection, you're going to go and seek those type of men. If a man carry a gun, if he's in the streets, he doing this stuff, he make you feel secure, whatever that might be. That's what you're going to search for. That's a self trait. That has nothing to do with the person. That's a self trait that you're looking for.
Well, I don't want my sons to meet nobody I done dealt with. Not my baby mamas, none of them.
Right.
Horrible women. No, because everybody, I get what you're saying. Now, thank God that none of my kids have to grow like I did, so they don't know, they don't have that grit ain't there. You know what I'm saying? But no, they couldn't deal with the adversity like I dealt with. Right. For one, this new age of gender parenting and a get well soon card, ain't nothing wrong with you type shit we deal with. They couldn't deal with that at all. If these chicks hurt the way they hurt me, when women say who hurt you, they really would be hurt for real. They couldn't deal with that. Nah, because I got stories on top. I should write a book, bro. No, they couldn't deal with that, man. So I'm gonna say no to that. Like, my oldest son Trayvon, he live in L.A. right now, so he listens to everything I said except don't mess with his mama. I told him leave her the fuck alone. He never would, so I don't even do with that. But he didn't have no kids, and he left St. Louis. He went to school all the time. Everything I told him to do, the opposite of what I did. Everything been working except that part. So that's his mom and him that he still fuck. I don't know why he messed with her. She ain't shit. But it's just on the strength though that no, I wouldn't suggest that hurt on nobody, man. Because everybody can't deal. That's why cats be unaliving chicks or doing some more weird shit, like how chicks be mad at dudes who still stay at their mom house with a book bag, or they come at them for sex already because they can't deal with that pain like that. So no, I'm gonna have to disagree with that, dog. Like chicks, I know. Man, you gotta be built for this shit, and it's like I get what you're saying. You gotta go like a job. If you work at Walmart one day, then you actually work at a factory. That's two different back bendings. So you're gonna like, damn, do I want to stay in the air conditioner or do I want the heat? Right. I get that part, but how many times can you deal with till you turn 40 something with the heat and the cold? The heat and the cold. How long can you be in your back like that before you say fuck everything? That's why cats be offing themselves though, cause they try to look to the status quo of the world. You gotta make a certain amount of money. You gotta be in the gym. You gotta look a certain way. You gotta talk a certain way.
Right.
You gotta be just assertive about this. Maybe they need you though.
Yeah.
And the world is beating down on your back. And every child ain't built like that. That's why cats be offing themselves.
Right.
So now I had to I feel what you and Jay saying, but I'm gonna have to say no. I wouldn't put that on them like that.
I mean, but you gotta look like this. Every woman you dated wasn't bad.
Shit.
Every woman could be that, bro.
Shit.
So you never had no good moments out of every woman you dated.
Listen, what I'm telling you. These are the same women who stood beside feminism. They grandmas did it, and they passed their retardation down.
Right.
And so it's the reason, Joe. Now stick with me now.
Yeah.
It's the reason you ain't found nobody to get married to yet, because some they not doing, because they don't look at stuff like we look at stuff. So how can you work with somebody like that?
That could be a combination of both, though. Could it be you two?
No, not at all.
If you, because you can have somebody good, but in your eyes, you might feel like they not good enough for you. But in reality, you got to remember, like you said, because you call a spade a spade. If you picked them, that mean that's what you want. You said
what you wanted.
They're good in different ways.
That's what you wanted.
You said
Yeah,
this
God
episode.
sent you. Yeah,
that means God sending you these ancient women.
You ain't shit.
That
Yeah.
mean that's who you
I done told women that. They called me cheating last time. I'm going to tell you this. I ain't shit. Y'all attracted you. You ain't shit.
Right.
I just said that.
Right.
See, I told him really, I'm not going to say like, man, I don't know why I keep doing this. I need to stop. I ain't know.
Right.
Why would I say that? That's why I never got married. So every girl that proposed to me, that's why I always said like, nah, let's see. Because I know how to waste your time marrying you. That don't make sense. Some dudes would have did it just to say they got married. There's a lot of cats like that now.
Yeah.
A girl just told me today some crazy shit. She said she know a few women that are married and miserable because the dude got money.
That's deep.
Yes, that's true.
Man,
Yeah, because they got
crazy,
to compensate.
I know it's the money, so he don't. I was telling like, men, most dudes' money ain't finna do that hugger.
Reported it live on TikTok, bro. Got this band again.
Did it that quick?
Yeah.
Must be a salty bitch. The salty bitch has changed the channel.
Hate speech and hate behavior.
Hate speech and hate behavior.
Change the channel, man. If you don't like
what's too real.
if you don't like what we're saying, you can watch something else.
It's too real though, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said.
That's why they
that.
blocked our
And
YouTube too
in
last
in this
time.
PC world, certain kids they can't adapt to what we've been through in the 80s and 90s. Like Joe, you may be different because you got an old soul. You say your grandfather around, right?
Yeah.
So that changes the game. But everybody ain't got a grandfather around. You gotta remember, some kids been raised by a miserable mother who hate men. So what do you think he gonna do? Hate men. But if you got a mom that understands she made some bad decisions, but I'm gonna do better next time, he gonna be the same way. So that's what I'm saying. So now I had to disagree with that, dog. That's too funny that just happened, dog. You probably need to go to Instagram now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Oh, hey, YouTube's we're still live on YouTube. So
Is it? Okay.
we're gonna get some out
That's
there somewhere.
hilarious, bro. I never heard no shit like that.
But yeah, that's why we're here, is to educate people on these are all our opinions.
Yeah.
We're not doctors. We're not professional. I mean, we're not professional people. We're here, three men with our opinions of our relationships.
And then that's what I'm saying. This PC world ain't ready for shit like that. And if you don't pander, which is now our next topic, is old Steve Harvey. Man,
What did
I
he
have
do?
been laughing since yesterday. So reportedly that his wife have cheated on him with the chef and the bodyguard. And one of his friends,
Steve Harvey, chef and bodyguard, or different?
whoever around
Or-
them, they little circle, she did knock both of them off, whatever, like that. And reportedly she wanted a divorce and she want $400 million, which she not gonna get.
Not
See,
if
he
you
ain't got no-
cheat.
he ain't
Yeah,
got no
that's
money like, but you already caught up. You done messed up the game already. But I think it's pretty funny to me though. I wouldn't laugh at nobody, but with him, I got to laugh though. It's just what it is, man.
Yeah.
Cause it's all that shit he talk when he's on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Short, and he say these dudes is wrong for asking woman they bring to the table. Man, come on, dog. That don't even sound. So the question would be to you, Joe.
Yeah.
The question would be to you: when you meet a woman, do you pull a Steve Harvey where you don't ask shit, or do you ask shit like, "Girl, what you bring to the table?"
No, so I do feel like this. This is just how I feel personally.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what you bring to the table. If you searching for something, if you are secure with what you have, it doesn't matter what that person be, because your bills gonna still be your bills no matter what.
Yeah.
Your lifestyle's still gonna be a lifestyle no matter what, with or without that person.
Yeah.
And they just contributing more to it and making your life a little bit more easy, but they not obligated to help you with any kind of capacity. They can choose to or not, unless they're your spouse and y'all decide to put joint accounts and y'all agree to put them bills. Even then, that still is question mark. But me personally, I feel like with the Steve Harvey thing, this is go back to what I told you about pandering. A lot of people that pander on social media, they don't even believe exactly what they believe. They preaching. I'm just keep it a buck.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They don't believe none of the stuff that they agree
Yeah,
with.
they
That
selling
whole
hope.
pattern. They do that for viewership because they know
Clicks and likes.
The biggest people that would send stuff around the world
women.
are the black women.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it what it is.
Yeah.
If you go to social media right now and you see stuff that's shared within like videos that's talking about uplifting women and all that,
And down them men.
it's always, I would say,
Women.
if you look at the demographic, because I see a lot of analytics when it comes to like videos and stuff. By us having like business accounts, it shows us analytics. You would see the average African American woman is sharing stuff like that because they like that type of stuff because they feel like they have been so suppressed for so many years. But some of that is their fault. If I'm coming to a woman and all she do is nag me, why the hell would I ever want to deal with anything with that woman? I'm just gonna call it what it is. Like I told you before, if I come to a woman and she's telling me this is what a real man look like, that's telling me in so many words, you don't know what a real man look like. I'm just being what that.
Or her definition of
Yeah,
it.
you
Right,
yeah,
Stephanie.
you don't know what a real man is. You just assuming that's what a real man
Because
is.
what the world told you
Because that's
what a
what the
real man
world
was,
told you. You don't have no example of a man. I ain't had women even told me this before. I don't know what a real man look like because I ain't have no real male present. So if you don't know what a real man look like, how can you ever say I'm not a real man? If you a real man, you don't need no type of definition. You don't need no guidelines. You don't need no type of audio books. You a real man, bro. You real all the way around. You gonna come in and you gonna assist. I had a woman tell me this before. She said, if you a real guy, you gonna come in and you gonna move obstacle course out of her way. If I could come right in and I could see that you struggling financially, if I could see that you know, your son might need a little more technique
Or get in
with
the gym
with
or
the
some shit
football
like
or
that,
something
yeah.
like that, I'm gonna offer my service because that's what a man
Just gonna
does.
step
ain't
in
gonna be
and
in
do
that.
it.
I'm gonna step in and do
Not
it.
talk
I don't-
about it. This
I
needs
don't
to be
need
done.
to talk about it. I don't need no tutorial. I don't need no set of directions. I don't need none of that stuff. Just like when you fix stuff, you gonna figure it out. How many
Yep.
people actually read direction?
YouTube.
YouTube. You on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Figure it out.
100, but I ain't seen a set of direction paperwork in so long.
It is true.
I either like figure it out by like messing
Just
with
touching
it,
with it, yeah.
or I go on YouTube and I watch somebody who is similar with, and I'm going step by step with them.
Yep.
Yeah.
That, I'm just calling it what it is, bro. So throughout life, you have to be real with yourself. You have to set the expectation of what you feel like expectations needs to be. And I think the problem with Steve Harvey is he has the image in the world because he kind of panders towards women. He's one of the same one. He do that stuff because a lot of women goes to Steve Harvey for advice. Like, oh well, you know, Steve said it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Gotta be right.
It gotta be
Steve's
right.
not a doctor, is
Yeah,
he?
he gotta be
He's
right,
not
but see,
Dr. Harvey.
Goddamn comedian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he know that he understand the game. The new pimping in the world is pimping the women viewership.
Yeah.
That's the new pimping in the world. All you gotta do is say some stuff like uplifting women, and every woman around the world will share it.
Derrick
Oh,
Jackson.
there you go. This is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, Derrick
This
Jackson.
is how you supposed to uplift a woman. C world. He gets it.
Yep. He
He
get
gets
us.
it.
He get us.
Yeah, but you never see women go around. Every now and then, I see this every blue moon, maybe 4 times a year. I call it once a season. There's a woman going out there and say, "Yeah, sister, you need to go out here and do this for this man." But she don't get the same viewership across the world.
No, they'll talk bad about
They'll
it.
talk about, oh no, that's her.
A pick-me is the new
Yeah. Or they get mad about, and people hate this. Hey, I use this analogy. I tell this all the time. Cultural women gets it. They be like, oh, them women don't get it. They been suppressed. They don't have no voice and all that. Obviously, they culture gets it because they stay married.
Yeah.
And they husband take care of them.
Yeah.
Regardless of however you want to say, you're 3 kids in and you're single.
Yeah.
And you in your 30s.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
Yeah.
You're 3 kids in still talking about I would not be suppressed. But maybe she gets it because at the end of the day, she understands the totality that is more and better. Her family is everything.
Yep.
It's more better than her self-belief. When you decide to have a family, you decide to have a partner, you decide to have anything, you come in with 50%. You don't come in with 100. If you're going to do 100, you be by yourself. That way you ain't got to deal with nobody opinions. You ain't got to deal with nobody.
Well, it's not going to be
solutions.
exactly 50 either, though. It'll be 49 or 51.
I think I call it a 60-40 rule.
Or
I think
60-40,
60%
yeah.
man because the degree of difficulty is more harder on a man than it is on a female. I feel like as a female, it's always some man out here that want to take care of you. I don't care what female say.
True.
You could be a 3. A female with kids, it's some man that's gonna want to move in. If a woman that don't have no job, it's some man that's gonna want to take you in.
Yeah.
As a man,
She gotta be bad.
She gotta be, it's some man
Make it
that's gonna
worth
be in
your time.
your inbox. No woman inbox or anything like that will ever be dry. It's some man out there in this world that will be thirsty for you. As a man, you have it harder. You have to create opportunity. Women are given opportunity. That's why they're able to be more selective with their decision because they are given so many opportunities. As a man, you have to create your own opportunity. You have to go out here and get a job. You got to go out here and have a nice car. You got to have some type of swag. You got to smell good. You got to have some form of grooming. You have to have some form of male skills. You got to have so much stuff first for a woman to think about.
To even get your number.
To think about giving you an opportunity.
Right.
It's so many men will tell a woman right off the back, don't even know her motherfucking name, and will send her his phone number, dick pic, money, all type of shit in the world because they want that attention. And that's why women, they confuse that with that, oh, well, I'm not getting a selection for the ones I want. Don't matter. You still have the option to say no because if one won't do it, 2 more will. And so when you have that and it's not a scarcity, you tend to be what? A little bit more selective. So what about you, Jay?
What was the question?
The question was, okay, my bad. You know, Steve Harvey, going through the voice, all that, whatever. So the question was, do you do the Steve Harvey thing when you met your wife? Did you ask her what she bring to the table, or did you just pick up what slack she already was missing out on?
Yeah, it just kind of came together. I mean, I didn't really ask. I didn't ask her. Yeah, it just kind of happened. I mean, I knew she worked a lot and everything as well, so I kind of knew what I was getting into.
Yeah.
But Steve Harvey, he's not the only one. You got Dr. Dre. I mean, he got divorced after, 20 years? I don't know how long Steve Harvey was married.
Somebody calling in.
Pick it up and see. I think I hit 1. She said, oh, damn, man.
Hey, Donna.
Don't say her name.
Hey,
Can you hear us? Hold on, we trying to get the phone together.
I can.
Oh, hey, how you doing today?
I'm blessed. How you guys doing?
We're okay. We just sitting here doing the show. We was in the middle talking
Why
about
is
Steve.
this okay, though?
Oh, yeah, you good. You good. We just talking about
I
Steve
know, why is
Harvey.
this okay? You said we okay. Why are you guys just okay?
Because it's early in the
great.
morning.
We're great.
Doing awesome.
Trying to sneak it in. Sip our church wine.
Okay.
Well, you were one of the women that we picked to go on a blind date with the other guy. I can't say his name because I don't, like I said, I don't want nobody looking at nobody else trying to figure out who everybody is, whatever. So, did you get my? I tagged you on our video this past Thursday. Did you go listen to what he said about himself?
I did.
Did you like what you heard?
It wasn't a lot, but for the most part, yeah.
Okay.
I can understand where he was coming from.
Okay, that's good. So, can you tell a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a mom, first of all.
Okay.
I work.
Okay.
I have a few side hustles, a few endeavors that I look into. I'm a real cool female. I know I can't say too much.
Yeah.
I was told not to, but
What are these endeavors?
that's about it.
Well, yeah, I don't want you to give away too much because, you are my Facebook friend. Everybody looking you up and shit. So I saw you on your profile.
Right.
You pretty tall and look like you hang out a lot. So are you a club person?
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm a little bit of both. I enjoy being outside. I enjoy being social. I enjoy the exchange of energies, getting to know people, networking, all the above. But I'm also a homebody as well.
Okay.
My home is my comfort zone.
Okay. Now, how tall are you again?
Where you get the real. I am about 5'10".
Yeah, you. I saw that. I saw the couple pictures, whatever. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to have y'all meet up somewhere like I told you. So my question, like I asked him, if you see him, would you turn around, walk away, or would you go through the whole date if he don't look the way you want him to look?
Would you give him a chance?
No, not at all, because just because he might not look a certain way don't mean he don't got no potential, or, he don't got no going for himself, or, he can't take me to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
That's
it's
true.
all about
That's very
networking,
true.
getting to know people.
That's very true.
You can't be judgmental. You can't judge a book by its cover because you never know what a person know or what they can give you, what they can pour into you.
That's very true. I like that. I like that energy. You got any questions for Joe?
Yeah. So, one of my biggest questions I like to ask you on a first date: what is the ideal first date for you? Like, are you a more traditional woman? When I mean by traditional, you want the man to come pick you up, open the door, all that type of stuff, or do you believe that y'all supposed to meet up at the venue the first time and kind of feel each other out?
Well, just considering the society we live in, I would most definitely want to meet you. Only because people are crazy nowadays, and you don't know where a person's mindset is at until you really get to know them to invite them to your home. Like
You don't
I
want to
said,
know
my
where
home
you
is
live.
my comfort zone.
Yeah.
No, I don't got time for all of that. But when we get done with our day, we having a good time, and you walk into my car, it would be a nice gesture just to open my door, make sure I'm in and things like that.
Okay, I respect that.
That sounds good. Now, what's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
I mean,
Gang.
you crazy. I have bad experience with
No.
Taurus women. They mean and crazy.
Let me tell you, it takes a special type of person to know how to love on a Taurus. And if
I
you
can
look
respect
into my
that.
zodiac sign, a Taurus is the most desirable sign that there is.
You think so? The desire.
I would
Who
say
said that?
Leo. I would
Soon as
argue
you
that
said
with say
every
Leo.
dude here, I started looking like,
I would argue that with say Leo. But I get you.
Look up a Taurus, and they're going to tell you the Taurus is the most desirable sign there is.
Now, when you say desirable, what do you mean, like for a relationship or everybody want them?
Just wanting to be around us. Once
Really?
you really get to
I
know
never
us
heard that
and
before.
allow us to,
A Taurus must have wrote it.
Yeah, a
Taurus
Taurus
definitely wrote it.
Taurus wrote
No,
that.
Taurus supported it.
Okay.
once because you got to get past the bull.
Well,
you gotta
true.
get past the bull.
True.
You know,
True.
you
Behind
gotta
the
get
horns
past
is-
that to really.
Regular skin.
You got to
Right.
get past the stubbornness, the bullheadedness. You got to get past all of that because our guards are we're very protective, and we're protective of the ones that we love as well.
Can
So you
you?
got to get past that and
Can-
really see the heart of a Taurus. We really have some genuinely good hearts.
I can
So,
respect
so
that,
do
though.
you let them get past that? Do you let your guard down?
You know what? Considering the stage that I am in life, I'm very comfortable with who I am now. And I don't mind being vulnerable. I'm comfortable in my submission. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I respect that more.
I know
Yeah.
how to draw. I know how to draw myself, and I know how to withdraw myself. It's like having boundaries, having levels.
I got you. Well, the last
Am
question.
I gonna let somebody to that last level? I ain't ready yet. But am I willing to open up?
Let me ask
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
most
go ahead.
definitely.
I got one last question from my side, real quick. Can you describe some of the features of you? Just kind of give an idea of what the audience should be knowing how you look like for the potential other person that might be looking to go on a potential date with you.
If they weren't blind.
I have lips and a beautiful smile.
What about your body? Are you thick,
That's
skinny?
it.
You
Damn.
You consider yourself thick or skinny?
I would say I'm highway proportionate. I'm not a big girl. I'm not a small girl. I'm not a tall girl. I'm not a short girl. But everything goes with my height. I'm very highway proportionate.
Okay.
Do you wear high heels too?
Do you wear high heels to make you taller?
Ooh, you know what? That's nothing sexier than a woman in some heels. Okay?
I agree with
feel
her
like
there. I
every
love women
woman-
with heels, man.
There you
Every
go.
woman
So
should know
put
how
6
to
feet.
walk in a pair of feminine
That's
heels.
true.
I
That's
am-
very true.
It's some women
when
only
I
wear
tell you
tennis shoes. I don't know why.
Lady, I am a dainty lady, okay?
Okay.
I love being in my feminine. I love being in my soft era.
Would
I
you?
love embracing everything that's sexy about a woman. I am
Okay.
that.
Would you date a man that's shorter than you?
I was gonna ask that. That's smooth.
I know.
That's smooth, Jay.
Oh, you got me on
smooth him
that
up.
one.
That's
I
a
would-
real question. That's a real question.
I'm not going to count him out, but this is my thing. I want to talk up to my man, not down.
Ooh,
wee.
but what if
I'm
he want
already
to climb?
a tall
Though? He might like to climb.
He got what?
I said he might want to climb.
Clive,
Can't
get
tell
out
y'all
the
my
step
secret.
stool.
Well, the guy we hook you up
But I
with,
just- yeah.
he at least he is 6 foot. So, if you 5'10", if you wear
Okay.
some heels, that probably puts you right at 6 foot,
Eye to
not
eye.
tall. Yeah, out of that.
Right,
So,
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
okay. Well, I appreciate you, Carl. Love your energy. And now we got to hear from both sides of you guys. Like I said, we taking a week off from the show, and we'll be back on the September the 7th. And I'll be in touch with both of y'all to set up a time and a date. Well, no, I forgot. What part of town do you live in?
I'm in Chesterfield.
Oh, okay. He lives in North County, so we're gonna try to find somewhere where y'all can meet in the middle. That way, nobody driving like 30 minutes to go see somebody they may not like or do like, whatever. So, but
Okay.
we'll be in touch with you. I'll be in touch with you and keep you posted about what's the next move from her. And I hope things work out when y'all meet each other.
All right, you guys have a great day.
Peace and
You too.
prosperity. Peace and prosperity.
All right, peace out.
Bye-bye.
Smooth.
Very smooth. Oh, that's gonna
All right,
be.
babe, back on
She
Big
didn't.
J.
She didn't give away too much either.
No, she
so.
really didn't.
Back on Big J. When he said answer his question?
He said that when you first met your wife, that you already knew already that you didn't have to ask that she brings something to the table.
Jay, I got a question for you though. Cause you like them foreigners, huh?
No, they like me.
Ah,
I like anybody. Really.
You like everybody?
yeah,
I've never
He's
been.
lying.
I grew up in the city. So,
You don't talk to a fat chick, Jay.
No.
Have you ever
Thank
talked
you.
to a black woman?
Yeah.
Of course,
Oh,
he seen them pictures on the wall.
I didn't know he
He
talked
ain't
to
took a
him.
picture with too short, bro. He like black women.
Okay.
Trust me.
I ain't scared.
He said I ain't scared.
All right, so Jay, I gotta ask this question. I know you married, and I know you might get a little bit hate on this one though.
That's
Who did it the best? All the women. I mean, the wife
Lord.
off the table. She's already. We're gonna give her the ghost.
the crazy one. The crazy
She's
one.
black or white?
She was white, and she lived in Eureka too. She was one of those
Hey, rich
super
bitches.
Kanye bitches. She
Bitches
was
with
one of
money.
those super
Right.
Kanye
Fuck with
bitches.
bitches with money,
But
though.
this bitch, this lady, I literally had to fuck her in my homeboy's bathroom
Damn.
Why?
because she wanted it.
Why do you had to sound you was forced?
Well, she was
That
pretty
sound a little bit
persuasive.
forced.
She was pretty persuasive about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it, might as well.
Say fuck it, might as
But
well,
yeah,
huh?
she. I think she might have just been a nympho. Maybe that was the problem. But yeah, she definitely wanted to fuck at least 3 times a day.
Nah, she's a whore. Yeah, that's a whore.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's the next one.
So I mean, that's if you look at that. But I'd rather have a normal woman than. I mean, yeah, I like to fuck as much as the next guy, but 3 times a day, that's a little excessive.
Was it good?
I mean, I fucking got my
No,
how
it
many
wasn't-
I
it
got
wasn't good
off. I mean,
Because I noticed that.
I don't know
I know.
what's-
I'm just saying in my
Get in,
past
get out,
history.
I mean-
Well, maybe y'all can answer this. In your past history,
Yeah.
women who supposed to be nymphos.
Yeah.
Do it be good, dog?
Why?
Or be
how can it
mediocre.
not be good. What do you consider good?
Well,
you
good.
bust a nut
Hey,
or not?
well, no.
I mean,
Hey,
you
see,
bust a
but
nut, that's
you
not-
can bust a nut with your hand. You know
That
that,
doesn't
right?
mean it's
That
good
is
though.
true.
I'm just saying
That
though.
is true.
But I'm just saying A1 cat.
It's usually
It's
scarcity.
it's like
It's scarcity.
yeah, it's so good to a point that you have to pull out and think about, do you want to go back in just yet?
That's deep. You gotta.
You gotta like, hold on. Yeah.
On the door.
Yeah, you gotta hold on. I got you. Just give me a second. You don't want to bust quick because it's so good
It's
too.
so good.
Yeah, so it's like that's good, and then a certain feel.
Yeah.
It's not roomy. It's
Yeah.
not loose. It's just amount of wet to it. It grips just right. It don't feel like somebody knocked the surface down to a motherfucking foot.
It was like it was made for you.
Yeah, it's like it's like you
It's
melt
custom.
inside her.
Yeah, you custom
That's
made
an
for her,
A1.
bro.
Now I
Yeah.
get what you're saying because you been to college, right?
Oh yeah.
So you did not plenty chicks off just on a humbug mission, whatever, and you got one off. You went back to your dorm room with the sleep. But I'm talking about where even
That's how I got kicked out of college for having girls in my room after hours. They don't like that shit.
They don't like
we
that
all
shit.
did, they don't like
Yeah.
that shit.
They were all dancing in the window. I'm like, no, I had to hide my bitches in the bathroom. Quick,
Well,
the RA's
that's
coming.
what A1 is. But dudes will say every cat the same. But how can it
No,
be the
not
same
even no,
if you
yeah.
cheat on her with a bitch down the street got the same cat? That don't even make sense. See, I like my woman cat. See the shirt? I like her cat.
Shaved in it.
Yeah, shaved though. You gotta shave that cat though.
The hairless
You
cat.
like- you like
the
a naked
hairless
cat,
I want to stroke it like that, huh?
You
Yeah,
want the
you want
landing
naked
strip
cat.
in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that fresh nair.
Yeah, fresh, baby.
Fresh
I know
nigga.
after a while it turned to a cheese grater and then it started turning your nose up and all that type of shit. But nah, I have never in my life asked a woman what she brings to the table because I think as a common sense thing, you can see what they bring to a table.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you like the girl just got off the phone, she seemed like she pretty much got it going on.
She's
with her.
comfortable in her own skin,
Yeah.
but she finds the right guy, then she's willing to
and
let
then
down
she said
her.
she got these different hustles. She got money, this and that.
Well, she lives in Chesterfield, so that
That
can
lets
tell
you know what's
it's not,
about
it's
that
not
too,
cheap
yeah.
out there.
I lived
But
out there before.
But there is a trailer park in Chesterfield
It
too,
sure
though.
is.
Yes, there is.
It's oh my god.
Off of the outer,
Oh,
the
it's-
outer road out there.
It's on my tip of my tongue. So I know just where you're talking about because I stayed behind Maryville in those
Yeah.
condos, I know, just it's on that side street right here next
Creek.
Yeah, that's where it is.
I know.
I know. I don't think she's standing by a trailer home though.
Well,
not being 5'10",
but right though.
She hit her head on the ceiling.
But think about that though. Chesterfield, you got nice homes and you got a trailer park in the same zip code.
But that's St. Louis for you though.
And that's kind of like Delmar too, right?
Yeah,
the Delmar divide right there.
Because you go down Page. No, what is that Page? But no, St. Charles Road. No, where the old yeah, it's St. Charles Road. It's a trailer home, St. Charles Road, across from the graveyard. Yeah. Did not know that. I found that out 5, 6, 7 years ago. And I've been here all my life, never seen that before in my life.
Turn anything into a trailer park nowadays, bro. Anything you can turn a mobile home at a parking lot.
But yeah, but a female like that, if old boy listen, I think he is watching the show. I'm not sure, but somebody like that, I would have to give them like a real. I would look at them like, okay, I think she got the game and gone with it.
Yeah,
but most times you meet a woman, you kind of know what she brings to. Even if a woman got money, you still tell what she about to bring to the situation.
That sounds like a woman that's not influenced easily.
Yeah.
She got the game. She been single for a bit.
Yeah.
She worked on herself. She understood. Now it's time to get back out there. And she understands she had to switch some of her expectation. Just because you have expectation don't mean you need to have top of the line expectation.
That's true.
You can go back to the drawing board and say, okay, I did it this way.
Let's try this.
It didn't work out for me. Let me check.
I was just gonna say it sounds like she get it now. Like that shit didn't work. Let me try this right here. So I hope that work out for both of them when we hook them up with her.
And she said she's a mother, but she didn't say how many kids she has. So you got mothers with six kids versus mothers with 1 or 2, maybe.
True, that's true.
That's different. That's a different
I started to ask that question,
right
but then I thought about it. I want to leave something for him to ask her too, though.
Sure.
Because he got kids too. What's up?
So, the title of the show is called Army of Two. And so when I mean Army of Two, I feel like it's, always take two to tango, basically. And so I want to bring, since all of us have kids, and probably have kids by people that we're not with, right? I would hope.
Hell no.
You got kids by people you're not with, right?
Yeah.
I think you got kids with somebody you ain't with, right?
Yeah, Jasmine.
So I got kids with somebody I'm not with. So I would say, what's the hardest part about co-parenting, and what's the easiest part about co-parenting? Oh, Jay won first. Jay won first, bro.
Hardest part is the jealousy.
The jealousy,
as far as I'm concerned.
So you got kids with another woman?
Yeah, my daughter's 13 and with a different mom, and my current wife is basically jealous of the previous mother.
Oh wow!
And seems like of my daughter too. Plus, that's a whole different culture thing too, because she's Asian, so that's like a different. They want like if you're not together, you're not together at all.
Yeah, they don't play that shit.
I don't. And I don't talk to her socially, but I'll talk to her about the kid. I mean, that's what people do. Yeah, you put the kid's interest. I mean, you put your own interest first, but the kid's interests are a close second.
Yeah,
and then messed up kids lead up to messed up more kids. I mean, once they, like you said earlier, if the dad or mom is not in their picture, then they're feeling some sort of way. Toward when they get older, that way also. True. And then what was the easiest part?
What's the most smoothest part you feel like by co-parenting?
I don't think I haven't really found one, really. It's like I have to ask her mother to help out too. I mean, she needs money for school lunch and stuff like that.
You a full-time dad?
Yeah.
For the daughter?
I've always been. Yeah, I've been with Jasmine for her. I mean,
like she lives with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, she's with her mom on the weekends, but yeah, I take her. I take her to school.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That goes to another question, but go ahead. It's on to my
Her mom has never been to her school. Never went to any school activities.
Hold on. You gotta say to him what black women say to us. You chose her. You chose her.
No. I just never heard a deadbeat mom before. I'm not saying she deadbeat, but I'm just saying
she doesn't help out. It's like I have to pull strings. I say, hey, can you at least send me $50 for her lunch or something, or write the school a check?
Right.
And then she's like, oh, well, I gave her a debit card. Well, of course, the kid's not going to spend money on lunch, right?
Right.
I mean, the kid's going to spend money. I was like, well, no, she's not eating at school.
Your daughter not eating at school?
No. Bro, this is like when women have conversation with men. I never heard a man version of this.
This
shit fucking me up.
I never asked her for child support. I never took
real shit.
Real
shit. Like he didn't ask for it. I be saying dudes who go through what he go through, they don't want child support.
Well, I mean, I'll accept it. Yeah, I'll accept it.
Yeah, but you're not finna go through all that old going to court and all that.
And then I ask her for $50 for school lunch, and she acts like it's a big deal.
Damn.
She must have black friends. She got black friends.
It's frustrating. frustrating. Then I'm getting it from both sides.
Oh man.
And then of course my daughter's caught in the middle between her mom
Yeah.
and the stepmom and everything, and it's not easy. I mean, but
Yeah.
All the women that's watching this understand men go through the problem. I don't want to hear this again. It's hard being a woman. You should take care of the kid full time. This man just spoke from his own mouth.
True.
And sounded just like one of y'all.
See, the problem that they don't, the disconnect is that he's a man, so he lives in reality.
Yeah.
He made the decision to have that baby, so he can't be mad,
Right.
Because things don't go a certain way. You can be upset,
Right.
But at the end of the day, it need to be taken care of,
Right.
Because we see a problem, we fix it. We don't be like, what should I do? The water rises in the house.
Right.
Should I open the
Get a
door?
bucket.
Like we just like, hold on, let's do this and we get the moving. And
That shit fucked me up.
they mind be on idle. Like, what should I do? Dudes don't do that.
Right.
But that's what's up though, man. Like,
What about you?
what? Co-parenting? I'm black, bro. That don't happen,
I
man.
mean, you should be able to name a negative thing. That shit should come like you like that, boy.
Cause I got too many stories though, bro. Okay, I take my oldest son. Now this is how cold black women. I ain't gonna say all of them, but majority.
90%.
in your opinion.
And not the 90%,
His
not
opinion.
the 10% that's good. The 90%
90% of women.
Nigga, she came to my job to get money for prom, a tuxedo. This is before Cash App. You know I'm older than you, bro. So
Western
she came and got $200 from my job in May 1st. They came. I got a letter for child support May 15, 16 around my brother's birthday. June 3rd, she came to work at the same job I work at, the same desk in nursing. I get to work. I'm like, what is she doing here? That's how fucked up my shit be. So that's why I don't know about.
She's following you around?
Nick, this is now my son's 27, so this 8-9 years ago, some shit like that. But yeah, you came to my job to get the money for his tuxedo, and then I'll probably give my son money. And I never been that type of dude. Then the next week you put me on child support. Now he's 18 at this time.
You can't.
Shit, yes, you in Missouri you can.
Is it till 25?
Man, look, he went to college. He went to play basketball in Arkansas, and I had to pay while he's in Arkansas. But I get to that story too. So then, she came to work with me. So I get to work. The front desk lady, I'm real cool. She said, "You ain't gonna like what's upstairs." I'm thinking, I work in nursing home. It's probably like some person got a wound or something. I got to do something crazy, like whatever. I get up there. She's staring at me where you staring at me right now. I'm like, what the fuck? We just instantly boom got
And
into
she
it right
knew,
there.
and she knew
She
you worked
knew
there.
I worked there. I
right.
was at that job for like 10 years.
Of all the places
All
to
the
work.
jobs. My baby mom is a nurse. She could work anywhere, a jail, a school,
Yeah.
a hospital. You chose to come to the job where I'm at. And then when she get there, start badmouthing me. How much I was a player. I was a dog, this and that, this and that.
Right.
I had to go to HR like a Karen and tell on her.
Well, it's an uncomfortable work environment.
Hell yeah,
How
it
can
was.
you work with that distraction?
Man, look.
No, that's
So no, I don't. That's one episode. I can keep going now, but I'm just saying that. Now, co-parent is really just her way, basically. It's really
Since
you really don't have
a good version of co-parent. Let me hear a second one then.
a second one.
Yeah.
Man, my daughter listen. I can't say that one.
Are she watching?
Yeah, I can't tell about her mama.
Don't say her name. Maybe
we'll
she
move,
won't
nah,
know.
we'll move past that one. My other son, mama, we was a fuck around, whatever situation, whatever. And when she got pregnant, she said, "Don't worry about it. It ain't yours. It's the dude you fuck with." Okay, cool. So come to find out, it was mine. So Reese G found out because they got into it real bad. So he went to Walgreens, swabbed the dude mouth while he was while he was asleep, and got the test back. And then they got into a little scuffle, got the banging. She called me and say, "Well, it's yours now." I say, "Huh?" First, I'm like, "Who is this?" That's the first thing. Right. And so then we had to go down and do the test. She lied to the people and told them I was on my way to the Army so they could speed up the process.
That's deep.
They did it. I wasn't leaving to play ball. That was when you sign a contract with a team. You don't leave that day because the season you got to go to OTAs and some other shit. They didn't do it that day. I wasn't leaving that day. She went on the Monday. They called me to the office on Friday in Seven Hills right here on Halls Ferry.
Okay, yeah.
Real quick. Nope. Still no co-parenting. There is no such thing as co-parenting if the woman got all the rights. You do know that.
Yeah,
That's
especially
just
in
so,
Missouri too.
Like,
right.
you know what my man here going through. If she want to pile child support him, she could. If she wanted to.
Yeah.
If she wanted to.
That's if he got sole custody. If he got full custody, she can't
Well,
do that.
technically it's 50-50, but really it's 75,
Right,
20, 25.
The same tools they give women, they would never give us because we're going to use common sense. For one, there's no up with the child support because if I go to jail, if I die, or if I got other cases, or I work a bullshit job, you're not getting no money. So dudes, we know this already. So we like, well, fuck, I'm not finna file it, bitch, unless you work for Disney World. Then I file it. But you work at Walmart. The fuck I'm gonna get from you? $40? What that's gonna do? But to women, they want to see you suffer.
pack of piece of rolls.
Yeah, be hurting on the side of the road begging
That's
for
some piece
food.
of rolls right
Right,
there.
you know what I'm saying? They want you
Kool-Aid.
out the assed out.
And if you don't pay child support, you can go to jail.
Yeah.
So you're definitely not
or they
getting
take your
child
license,
support.
or they
Yeah.
take your license.
So you
or
can't
nurse
drive
or,
to go to your job to make money.
So how is this helping out child support? And women believe
It's
this shit
making it
works.
worse. Yeah, you're gonna punish
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
I'm trying to help out the
my
best
brother
I
did the same
can.
thing you did. He took all his kids in, then filed child support one time. He took all three of them as his since he was like, damn, Jeff, like he was like in his late 20s. I say early 20s. So they grown now, whatever. Then do it now one time. Then piss the bitch. Then say, you know what? What we get into about your show that day? The drop box. He didn't do none of that.
Yeah,
Kept them all. Raised them all.
like you stepping up, being a man.
That's what. Cause you lay down with this chick, you gotta deal with it.
You gotta lay down
That's
with-
what it is. But see,
lay
when
down
they
with
lay
dog,
down
you
with
get
us, all of a
fleas.
sudden they forget they gotta deal with it.
That's what
Like
they say, you lay down with a dog, you
You
get
supposed to
fleas.
deal with it like that person dead and gone. That's how you deal with anything. That's what I've been raised. That's what I'm gonna stick to. So that's no, I don't have no good episode. Maybe my last son, mom, we get along pretty good. But you know, he's starting to dress like these little weak ass cats out here wearing flip flops and
Skinny jeans.
yeah, pooch icy mask, all that goofy shit, whatever. So I just
He needs a man in his
man,
life.
I had them passing out flyers one day, and a little dude walked by, looked just like I said, "Dog, the police is out here right now. They'll get both of y'all." Even he did it because they looking for a young black boy with the little dreads in his head,
Fits the
flip flops
descri-
on,
fits the description.
They don't give a damn. You fat, skinny, tall, you black. They gonna look for somebody between the height of 4'5" and 6'5".
Yeah,
Just what it is.
yeah.
So now I had none of those. Now what about you, Joe?
Oh yeah, me. I got a crazy story though. When my daughter mom watched this, so I can't. I can't do it either though, man. But I would say the negativity about co-parent is co-parent only works when a woman want to co-parent.
Yeah, bullshit.
And when the man want to co-parent, she don't care no more because she feels like at the end of the day, your vote don't matter. She could choose the school. She can choose the doctor's appointment. She can choose even where the fucking kid live at. She can choose how much time you get, unless you go and get a court order that shows that she has by law to honor these dates.
But you gotta do it the first day the child pop on her coochie though.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta be
I feel
proactive.
Yeah,
you gotta be very proactive, man. The average person ain't proactive because
No,
as
they
a man,
not.
a man,
He's trying to work. He's
he
dealing
got too
with
much
shit.
going on, bro. As a man, it's hard out here in these streets, man. And women think that's easy because men can go to work and make as much money as they can. Shit, you got to. You got to secure you because
I mean, cause y'all, but do your baby mama say, well, you ain't gotta deal with what I gotta deal with?
all the time. All
What,
the
yeah,
time.
what exactly is that? What is that? Life?
I mean,
Life?
what say?
I mean,
what?
Are you living, breathing?
Like you're doing the
Every
maintenance.
woman say that because they feel like that's the best crutch in the world to get. That's why I tell all the time, the degree of difficulty is more hard on the man. I would even put kids on the table. You take childbirth and you take menstrual cycles out. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Because
You gotta throw in logic too.
Yeah, because if you look at those two things right there, a man can never experience both of those things. I don't care how scientific they try to make it, how pictures they try to make it. Man had a kid on all this morphodite shit out there. I don't give a fuck. And at the end of the day, like if you look at both of those degree of difficulty, you take menstrual cycles out and you take childbirth, and we even keep kids on the table. Let's have a conversation and let me know who has the harder lifestyle. A woman, like I said before, is always a man willing to come in to play stepmom.
Yeah, we all did
It's
it.
harder for a woman to come in to play stepmom. You got to be built a different type of way.
Yeah.
Most women are not built to do that. They built
Yeah.
to create a family. That's why women will tell you right off the bat. Even when women with kids will say this. I am seeking for a man that don't have kids. Why you think women say that? A man never say, I'm seeking for a
All the
woman that
kids
have
gotta be older.
That's a small
Yeah.
percentage of men that ever say that in life.
Yeah, what? That
They
one to
seeking a
shoot.
woman that don't have kids.
Yeah, that movement. Kevin Sam started that movement.
Yeah.
But dudes starting to realize 85% women got kids nowadays. So
Yeah.
you kind of stuck.
You can't. It can't be a
Yeah,
prerequisite.
it's hard. It's like you got to catch her fresh out of college. Like,
Which
gotta
is
catch her.
21.
Yeah, 21, that's
Old me
on
knock
the
her
way.
up.
Bro, the average woman start having kids about 18 to 25.
Yeah, that's true, too.
And
That's
so she already working on her first one, already 3 abortions in.
Yeah.
So it's a good
Yeah.
way to go. 3 plan B's in, 3 abortions, however you want to look at it. She's already in.
That's just tainted.
That's just
Yeah.
crazy. So you think about it on those type of time, bro. It's like it's hard for you to find the degree of difficulty for a man to find a woman that don't have kids is even more so. The degree of difficulty for a woman to find a man that don't have kids is about the same degree. But it's more men out here, and I tell women this all the time. Why would you not want a man that don't have a child if you didn't have a kid? Because you need to look and see how he is with that kid first. That should be your example there.
And why does the woman not have kids? Is there something wrong with her? Does she not want to get knocked up? Is she not able to have kids?
Some women, they're taught. A lot of women that don't have kids nowadays, they're naturally selfish. And I'm gonna tell you why they're naturally selfish. I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, go back and look at it. Go back and look at it. Most women that don't have kids, they value their money.
Yeah.
They value their time.
Yeah.
They like to travel.
Yeah.
They like to be able to be reckless with their finances and stuff like that. They want to work as much as they want to work. They don't want to be a parent because having kids
slows you down.
It slows you down. Though.
They use birth control.
And I tell people this all the time, though. Having kids is also that's when you start becoming mature.
That's a job, yeah.
Yeah, because when you just have to worry about yourself, you can go days without eating.
Yeah.
You can live in fucking poverty. You can go.
That's
You
true.
can not pay bills. You can
That's
go out
true.
of town when you want to go out of town. You can do what you want to do because all you have to do is worry about self. Well, now that you don't have to worry about self no more, and you have to worry about somebody else, that to create a whole different level of degree.
That's why they be mad, because they know they should have a baby with that dude.
There
That's
you
why
go.
they be mad.
And so I tell people,
Well, hold on. Are you mad you got a baby with your first baby mama?
No, I actually planned
There you
it.
go, then.
That's what I said. I
There you
turned
go.
30. I turned 30. I turned 30. I was done fucking around, and
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I figured, okay, I figured I was secure with myself in order to have a baby. If I didn't have, that's why I didn't have a baby when I was 20.
That's why I had to. Well,
I
hold on.
smashed plenty of bitches. my pull-out game is strong. I pulled out plenty of times.
Right.
That's why I had to push back.
Right.
That just threw me off.
Right.
This is my pull-out game.
Hey, pull-out game gotta be legendary.
No, but when you
It gotta
say
be
that
legendary,
women
though, bro.
mature quicker than men, I disagree with that because they make the worst decisions.
No, in relationships, women.
that too.
listen,
I disagree now,
listen
Joe.
to this.
Physically, they physically
maybe.
mature, not mentally.
Yeah, not
let me-
mentally,
Listen,
though.
listen what I'm finna say.
Uh-huh.
A man is way smarter than a woman in relationships, and I'm gonna tell you why. A man will move in with a woman and live off her, right or wrong. Mm-hmm. A man will sit up there and finesse a woman for money and cash and all type of stuff, right or wrong. Mm-hmm. A man will do a lot of fuck shit against a woman, right or wrong. Mm-hmm. A woman who is intelligently smart, a man would straight outdo her in so many different levels where she even seems like she has a mental case because of the degree of love and nature for a man. A man will always be 90% smarter than a woman in a relationship. I don't care what women go out there and say how much y'all feel y'all got the game, because it's built into your body to when you find a man of substance in some kind of way, whatever substance is, no matter what it is on paper, no matter how bad he is, the cheater, lighter, beater, whatever. When you feel like that man's up to substance, you're going to naturally give him 90% of yourself. I'm not going to say a full 100. I'm going to say 90%, meaning you're going to cook, clean, fuck, suck, give him your last, do everything that you want to do, even be a natural parent to his kids, because that's what is built inside of you to do.
True.
And so a man who is smart, I don't care if he's a bum in the world. Even a bum know how to get $2. So
That's true.
It's me. That's why he begging. Even a bum know how to get $2 and find shelter.
Yeah.
And so if he even a bum, he will finesse that to his greatest weakness. And I'm not trying to say every man out there do it, but every man has finessed a woman once in his life.
You supposed to.
Every woman has finessed a man once in her life.
And they
I don't
supposed
care
to.
what they say. Whatever you feel. Even if a man buying you a motherfucking hot plate, that's a form of finessing.
Yeah.
Because you know deep down inside you're not going nowhere with this man, but you know that man buying you this shit because he wants to have something to do with you.
True.
And so I feel like at the end of the day, men are always going to be naturally smart. I believe it's 5 different smarts in the world. You have life smarts, you have relationship smarts, you have street smarts, you have book smarts, and you have financial smarts.
Huh.
And so when you think about it like that, people think because you're smart, you are going to be good at all these things. It's people out here that went to school, that got degrees, and horrible with finance. They can't make no life decision.
True.
They naturally book smart.
True.
It's people out here that never went to school but have street smarts and financial smart, and you would never know.
And they don't teach finance in school
They don't
like
teach
they
that.
should.
Financial smart is what you have going through life. You build that as you grow in life. Think about how many times your lights might make big cut off. How many times you lay on bills. How many times you blew money on shit that has no fucking value. And so then you become more and more and more smarter based off of that. How many people that has relationship smart and live like a fucking king? Think about Oprah and Stedman. That man living like a king because he was smart enough to jump on that train while that train was finna take off. Yeah, he could have been out here. Oprah, what the fuck do Oprah look like? Come on now, bro. I'm pretty sure he got to fuck a couple bitches on the side.
Big
But he was
Oprah or
smart
little
enough
Oprah?
to understand that the degree of difficulty was I need to be on this motherfucking train before it passed me up.
That's true. Well, let me segue into the next question then. Another report is that Halle Berry got to pay $8,000 a month in child support.
Yeah.
And the women are pissed right now. They are in the streets pulling their hair out, saying he ain't no real man. That's not right. Something wrong with the system. The system need to be fixed. Right. So I'm gonna start with you, Joe. Back to you since you was on that. What's your take on a woman paying a man child support of an amount of $8,000 a month?
Me personally, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, and I'm gonna keep it on both sides. I think child support should be abolished all the way across the board. And the reason why I say child support should be abolished is either there needs to be two new rules into child support. Either you need to file by the kid is 5 years old. That's the next body of work. That's 5 years of trying. If the kid is not, if you have not done it by the kid is 5, that means you ain't gonna never do this shit ever in life. I'm just being honest.
Now, what if he really fuck with her for real? Would you hold it against him? Say they just fucked around and met at the club.
You talking about like the person?
The dude.
No matter.
The dude met at the club,
Yeah.
smashed in the back of the car. She said, I'm pregnant. He's like, really, for real? You sure it's mine? It
doesn't matter.
And she had him. So now you have baby with a dude who don't want to be with you.
It doesn't matter.
You still want that rule?
No matter. When you lay down and have a kid, when you go and have sex without a rubber, you always prepare for any type of backlash that might happen. Don't matter if it's STDs. Don't matter if it's a kid. Don't matter if it's drama. If you're in another situation, when you decide to go out there and have sex, no matter either side, because 50% is men, 50% is women. I'm not gonna give nobody no blame. Just like when women could sit up there and bitch about their baby daddy, you fucked them. That's your problem. Just like dudes that sit up there and complain about their baby mama, you fucked her. That's your problem. Yeah. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You decided to go and create life because both of y'all had an opportunity to stop it.
It's not the kid's fault.
It's not the kid's fault. So now the kid is here. You have to do your part by what's better about the kid. At the end of the day, the kid is innocent until the kid has become 18 years of age and they can make their own decisions.
And then how the parents act is how the kid will act.
And so I feel like either way it goes.
Thank you for saying that.
I feel like either way it goes.
True.
If you like how just the case may be, if he's a full-time parent, then yeah, she should be paying some type of form of restitution towards the kid. If
$8,000 though,
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whatever the kid lifestyle is.
Okay.
If the kid's in private school, he lives this certain type of lifestyle, then you need to pay according to the kid lifestyle. That's just how it is. I feel like that's what child support should be. It should not be a percentage of how much you make a year and none of that. It should be. They should bring exactly to the judge. This is how much it costs for the kid to be able to function on a month-to-month basis. If he can live off $50,000 a year, I'm even talking about celebrity status.
Yeah.
If you can live off $50,000 a year, then that means my child support should include $50,000 a year. No matter how much money I make. If the kid can live off of fucking $10 a month, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't care what it don't matter how much money I make. Because at the end of the day, she's still working no matter what, and she receiving financing. And here go the killer part. And I still have to provide all this shit for the kid at my house. And when she can't pick up the slack, I still have to pick up the slack that she can't feel.
And your mental too.
Thank you. And so at the end of the day, I'm out of finances. I don't get equal time. I
And your
don't have
mental.
no say so.
And your
I don't
mental.
have. That's what I'm saying.
You
So the
mentally
whole
fucked up.
government
Yeah.
is built wrong. They need to destroy the infrastructure. Now, sometimes child support is given for certain situations. If it's a deadbeat situation where he's not there at all, you have no time to yourself. You a full-time parent, 365. This the rule don't talk to you 10% people in the world. We talking about the 90% of people in the world that put people on child support because they create another family.
Yeah.
Or they put on child support because they able to go get money. They got promotions. They got this, and this in the world. Or they feel like they on child support because they jealous or that they're not with them, so they want to hurt them. It's women out there that use child support as a weapon of mass destruction
And it works.
and not a tool that benefit the kid.
That's true.
That's different. What about you, Jay?
Yeah,
If your baby mama start paying you $8,000 a month, would you feel that's good, or would you tell her not to pay it?
I can't use that number. It would be income. It would be income based.
Yeah.
So I think whichever parent is more financially stable should be the one paying child support.
Okay.
If my wife, if the baby mom makes $8,000 a month and I make $1,000 a month, why should I be paying her child support? She already makes more than me.
That's true.
So she can
very
pay me.
true.
And also child support, I believe it should go into an account for the child. Or it should be like on a debit card or something where you can see the transactions. I'm not going to pay you child support to get your hair done.
Well, I'm going to cut you off real quick. Those small states up north, they already own it. That's Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire. They get a card. Anytime they swipe for anything outside of kids' clothes, it won't let you do it.
I believe in that.
So going to get lobster and McDonald's, that's with your money. And paying your electric bill, your gas bill, that's with your money. But everything I was reading up like a year or so ago, they just started doing that. So that'd be a good idea, though.
That's fair, yeah. I mean, if I'm going to give you money, I want to make sure it's going toward the kid. Or college. Let's put it in. If I'm giving you child support, let's start a college fund.
Yeah.
All right, once the kid turns 18, I'll give you X amount of dollars per month. You put it for college. I'll pay for college in the future. Everything now you can provide if it's your kid. But I believe it should be income based. And I would say that Halle Berry makes more money than her
the guy that
the baby daddy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be reversed. Or maybe she's out making her movies and doesn't have time for the kid.
Well, I think she retarded. That's why I think it happened, though. Because you got to think, when last time you seen Halle Berry in, like we used to see her in back-to-back movies?
Yeah,
she ain't like shit in hell. So,
She like 2
I haven't seen her.
Yeah, so now it must be a mental thing that you can't, because she got twins, that you can't keep these two boys.
$8,000 for each or $8,000
together, I
for
believe.
both
So probably $4,000 each child.
Yeah, but that's nothing.
That's nothing to her because she got millions of dollars.
$8,000 a month is not. Yeah,
but as a mother, though, she failed like a motherfucker.
Otherwise, she wouldn't be in that position.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So me.
There should be some kind of psych evaluation. Which parent is more fit to have the majority of the custody?
That is true.
It shouldn't automatically go to the mother.
For me, I would say depends on the situation, but I'm not with child support by far. Like it'd be a hypocrite to say I want money for my baby mama.
You have 2 kids, you said, or how many?
I don't say that because black people listen. But I tell you when we get off
approximately.
Yeah, I don't
let you know.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Right.
But if the situation, like Joe said, like and within 5 years, so say your baby mama on some bullshit for now the child is 3. You see where this is going. They give you the opportunity to go file it. I say go do it. Only because how they been doing us for so long. Me, I still want to do it regardless because I feel like that little money ain't gonna help out. Now $8,000 will help out like a motherfucker though. Real talk,
Depending on your situation.
But how many dudes got baby mamas that can pay $8,000 a month? You see what I'm saying?
That's low.
Yeah, you know that's celebrity type. Who else did that? I think not Mariah Carey. Some
a
other
house
one.
payment on a mansion.
The white girl, Britney Spears, man, she did the shit with Kevin Federline.
And she just got divorced again from another.
Because she crazy.
A little cuckoo.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Angelina Jolie and Brad got some shit.
I think some shit. Yeah, they going through with the adopted kids. They going through some shit. But it's just, it's one of those things, dog. That the society is so hard on men, dog. It's like we can't do nothing that they do. If you use a filter to take a picture, if you get child support, if a dude go get his body done, if a dude do anything, you just don't. They supposed to fuck them and go to sleep on the corner somewhere. That what it seemed like. But in that situation like that with her situation, I say yeah, he should. He should get on because if roles reverse, he may have to pay $50,000 a month. Michael Strahan was paying $90,000 a month. $90,000 a month in child support, bro. I could name so many dudes that have been paying like what Tyrese was paying, like $12,000 a week or some shit.
Crow. One Crow paying hell.
Yeah, he was paying money. Yeah.
I mean, how much of that money is going to the kids?
You know damn well that, and it's like
$80,000. That's like they can basically pay for college to be a doctor,
and it's over with.
Yeah.
That if you pay $90,000 a month for 3 months, you really secured your child life.
I think
their life
and their kids
and their kids too. Like you're really good, but
that's
what
generational wealth through child support.
I think the first person I ever heard that had some crazy ass child support payments was Future. When he was paying like $50,000 a month or something like that.
Puffy was the first one I heard because he was paying. He's paying a dude Sting $3,000 a day. Who was Every Breath You Take? Who sang that song? Is that Sting? Yeah, he's paying. He got it for the rest of his life. He got to pay that. Yeah. And then the baby mom, one of them died, didn't he? Whoever was the one he got whatever. You know, I can't say the word. Whatever. Right. He was paying like almost $100,000 for him too. Was Justin? Yeah. So yeah, that's just who comes up with these numbers? Like how you know this man?
They go off for 25% of your finances.
But it shouldn't though. That's why it shouldn't because like you said, if you're in private school and you doing college, and the child. Well, how old's your daughter?
She's 13.
Do she need $13,000 right now?
No, she's
A month, Justin.
Right. How many?
Right now?
What do you do? They have 3 meals a day. Right?
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's say they help with the electric or living,
But that's
right? A
on
roof
you, though.
over their head.
You gotta pay electric bill, not with your baby mama money though.
Right.
That's why I say it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Cause this how it should be. If you can't pay your bills, bring the child to me then.
Basically,
That's what it should be.
You can't afford a kid.
Right.
That's what it's saying.
It's like you can't afford them. Cause if you can't afford the child, rule of thumb is we'll give it to your grandma back in the day.
The kid needs 3 things to survive: food, water, shelter, and clothing.
That's it.
How much does that cost per day? Let's say what, $20 a day for food.
Depends on where you're going.
Food, yeah. What do clothes cost? I mean,
Walmart, Target, where you decide to go.
Shelter, basic utilities or whatever.
You good.
That's it.
I got a fun question.
Our schooling, private school. I mean, that's another expense, but still, that's not a lot.
But you ain't got to go to private school.
Right.
Private school on the average before you go, $17,000
And that's
a semester, right?
Right,
Joe?
Shout out to the baby.
Journey in the house.
Journey.
Yeah, let's shout out. She looks so innocent too. So I got a question real quick. I want to ask real fast across the table real quick. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I want to do a little fun segment because man, you like to debate a lot. That's one of our biggest days.
You ain't finna do what I think you finna do.
Nah, I ain't finna do that one.
Oh man, I'm finna say, man, look.
I already know that's a whole show with itself. That's something we're gonna do when we have multiple guys. We have multiple guys on.
With Alex on here.
So the debate. So the one I want to bring to the table. Name your top 3 best duos of all time. You can go anywhere. Sports, music.
To do what though? What best
Just
duo?
all time greatest. The greatest 2 people that you ever seen assemble together.
Oh, together. Oh.
Yeah.
Outkast. UGK.
You want to go first?
Yeah. Outkast, A-Ball, MJG.
You got to say it in the mic.
Oh, my bad. Outkast, A-Ball, MJG, and UGK. Best of all time.
Why?
Because even by themselves, you still hear the flows in it. Even together, it gets even better.
Yeah.
And you can't. I know the Migos said some goofy shit so long ago that they one of the best groups ever, which was just like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's like
There's 3 of them. That's not 2 though.
No, you said name 2.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying Migos would be.
Well, no,
3.
I'm just saying, but them saying they a group and they better than everybody just sound outlandish. Yeah. It's kind of like how I know you 30, my generation of women feel that Sexy Red and Suki with the good head and Isis, and they say they all can rap. You trying to tell me if you put them in the basement with Tigger in that booth and he get them just a regular beat like Lil Wayne used to do, they gonna kill it? Yeah. You a motherfucking
one-hit wonders. Let's see how much longer
man, come on, man. So only thing I give them props is that take that money. Yeah. Please invest in Sweetheart, because it ain't because they trying to do a Bass Girl Club and they want Sexy Red on it, so you know you got to fight on her and all the other shit.
And same with they had the St. Louis what's that? The City Girls St. Louis too.
Yeah.
And they're all talking about empowering women, right? Women entrepreneurs and everything. They don't want to see that. They want to see that ratchet shit.
Hell no.
I don't want to see us women building each other up. You want to see them fighting over guys.
The world ain't ready for that.
Baby daddies.
The world ain't ready for that. They want you to throw a drink in that bitch face.
Yeah.
And then when you do that,
pull her hair out.
Yeah, I want y'all to meet at a Taco Bell and talk about it. Yeah. Then she gonna throw a soft cream burrito in your face. Yeah. And then y'all gonna fight when we do the reunion show. All right? We'll sign this right here, and then we'll talk later.
And we'll act like it's not scripted.
Yeah, we act like, because when they fight, everybody be in the background on their phone like ain't nobody fighting behind you. Get the hell out of here.
Right.
But yeah, I'd say A-Ball, JG.
Why would you pick them? You gotta go each one.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, for one, A-Ball and JG, that was like my dad and my uncle growing up.
Okay.
So they taught me about the how to deal with females basically. Okay. Because I didn't have nobody like that around. My brother was there, but you know how that go. He was living his own life, whatever. Yeah. Cousins too, but you know that it's something about that music. Them dudes was 15 making music like that. Just did something to my mind. Ain't like this bullshit now where you got somebody my plug don't speak English, all that bullshit. Yeah. So then, when it come to UGK, they taught me how to sell dope. Yeah. Just what it was. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then with Outkast, they taught me how to party and kick it. Yeah. And dress how I want to dress, carry myself as a man if I want to do this, you know, whatever. Yeah. So that's why I look at them. I don't know too many other dual groups out when it comes to something like that. I say
everything.
I know I'm trying to think about everything because I know somebody would probably say Randy Moss and
Tom Brady.
Dante Culpepper.
Okay.
Or they'll say Jerry Rice overrated ass and Steve Young or something like that.
Yeah.
Or basketball, LeBron and Dwayne Wade, or Kobe and Shaq or something like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you put two guys together, they have to move you a certain way where it brings out something in you where like I sit down in the chair and just watch these dudes and mimic their style and put myself in their shoes type shit. So
Isaac Bruce and Kurt Warner.
Yeah, see that's another duo right there. So those my three.
I'm gonna go real quick though. So with me, my three will be easy. I'm gonna touch on different eras, different things too. I know you got the look in your face already.
Don't forget the look in your face already. I got an idea where this is going, man.
I'm starting off right off the back though. I'm gonna go music wise. I'm gonna go Boosie and Webby. That was a pretty dominant era when Boosie and Webby was rapping. They was arguably when you talk about the top 5 in that 2000 to 2010 era, people would consider them as holding their hands together. When you talk about those top 5 rappers now, you had Wayne, wherever you felt about Wayne, but Wayne, a lot of people had Wayne at the top of the list in that era. They had Jeezy, Ludacris, Rick Ross, all these different people that all fought for routes and whenever you thought about Boosie, you couldn't think about Boosie without Webby. And I think with that type of music, they brought a different style of music at that time. And Boosie was making he was still relevant while he was in jail. So when you think about that, and Webby kept him alive, a lot of people like that trill music in that era.
Trillville.
Yeah, Trillville. I think that was a good 10 years of dominancy in that era as a group.
That's true.
So I would give Boosie and Webby that. When it goes to sports, people gonna laugh at me when I say this, and I know you finna say it. I know you got it ready. You got it ready. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hit you with the MJ one yet, though.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna go Splash Brothers, and a lot of people gonna be mad when I say Splash Brothers. But when you think about the era of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, what they done to evolutionize the basketball era, even LeBron James, who was a post man, is shooting from the 3. Steph Curry have got these kids shooting from the logo. Don't matter how you try to view it, he made it where people could still make money in the NBA, because back in the day when your knees was shot in the NBA, you lost your ability to be in the NBA because you didn't have the ability to drive no more. Now in the NBA, even a big man is sitting from the fucking 3-point line and shooting from the 3. The average big man, don't matter if you 7 foot and how many pounds you are, you shooting from the 3. The Splash Brothers made that happen. No matter how y'all try to dress it up, they changed the evolution of the basketball. They're probably arguably the best 2-shooter duos of all time. No matter how you try to argue it, it's facts, bro. The Splash Brothers. Nothing, man. I know you got the look on your face, but the Splash Brothers are
can't play, and one of them can't play defense. But go ahead.
But the other one's arguably one of the best 2-way players of all time.
Kawhi, LeBron, and who's the other dude with the long arms?
Yeah. And they both can go out there and get 50 now.
Green. Yeah, they was like the top
when they was in their prime, they both can go out there and get 50 on you easily. Easy, both of them. Klay and Steph. In their prime. For Klay got hurt, you cannot say Klay could not go out there and get 50 because it's proven on stats that he have got 50 on there. So they both could get 50 anytime on you.
Who your other one, bro?
So the other one, it was a small era that we saw this. But it was probably the most dominancy I ever seen. And I'm gonna actually do it a 2-way segment. I'm gonna say it was an overall best duo I ever seen in this era from 2010 to 2015 in collectiveness. The Miami run was LeBron James and Dwayne Wade.
I need to put the
Bosh. Yeah, Bosh, I don't count him. Yeah. But LeBron, I'm talking about the era. I'm talking about the era of dominancy. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, that was the best basketball I ever seen in my life. The music-wise, when you think about Lil Wayne and Rick Ross, when they teamed up with DJ Khaled, that was the best of music we have ever seen in that era. When you think about Randy Moss with Tom Brady, that was the best I ever seen of NFL. I don't care what you say. That was the best I ever seen in the NFL.
You forgot Troy and Emmett.
No, I'm talking about in the era. Era 2010 to 2015. I don't care what you say. Ray Lewis with Terrell Suggs. That was one of the best eras I ever seen of defense. I don't care what you say, bro. I don't care what you say. Albert Pujols with Yair Molina. and when the Cardinals was making their run through the playoffs.
06,
It doesn't matter how you look at that. 2010 to 2015 was one of the best eras of ever. No matter where you try to go to any form of duo, no matter what genre you looking at, it was one of the best that you could ever see on so many different levels. You had Barack Obama with Michelle going into the office. You just had so much dominancy in just in that era, though. But I don't think we'll ever have another era like that ever in life again. What about you, Jay?
Them days is over. The question was, what top 3 dual people would you say moved you? Or you
the best duo ever?
Best duo ever, right? It be music,
any era.
It could be anything, bro. Any genre,
movies, whatever.
Duo, yeah. Well, definitely Jordan and Pippen.
Jordan Pitt.
Yep.
Oh yeah, wait a minute.
Kobe and Shaq.
I got you.
Kobe and Shaq.
Keep it going, Jay. Keep it going.
And we're talking hockey. We got Brett Hall and Adam Oates.
There you go.
I can't argue that.
That was the best team. That was the best.
I thought you were gonna say Brad and Gretzky when he played here,
or Brendan Shanahan too. No, yeah. Gretzky was here for like a day.
Yeah,
like a day. Not very long at all. He's just there to take some pictures and everything.
That's all. It was more.
But you had the great one and the golden one. The two best hockey players. I mean, admittedly overall, I mean it'd been that era too. But Hall. I mean, Hall and Gretzky. Those were that was hockey.
All right, who your next one?
He said 3.
He said all 3?
Yeah,
I think that was Shaq and Kobe, Jordan and Pippen.
Why would you pick Jordan and Pippen? Educate the world.
1996, a gentleman by the name of O.J. Simpson. Ladies and gentlemen, O.J. Simpson, not guilty. I was O.J. And coming up next, if the glove does not fit, you must acquit. So I was flipping channels between the Bulls playoffs and the OJ car chase.
Yeah,
I think everybody did that.
Yeah, so you had the Bronco on one channel with a slow speed chase, right? Let's drag this out for TV.
The comment on that real quick. A lot of people forget about that. That might have been the best duo too. Rob Kardashian and OJ. Yeah, that was when they got.
That was his lawyer.
Yeah, to get OJ off and stuff. A lot of people forget about that. That was one of the biggest histories of all time, though.
How much time we got left?
We got about 30 minutes.
All right. Well, since we're talking about it, LeBron and Jordan. Now this why
we finished story.
This is what I want you to do. This all I want you to do, though, Joe.
I couldn't wait. I could wait.
All we gonna talk about.
I can't wait. Come on.
All we gonna talk about. Come on. We gonna talk about true facts, not feelings.
Come on.
Not about
6 rings.
Who shot? Stop it.
6 rings.
You know somebody else is 8-0.
I don't care.
Okay, so then we gotta move it up to 7 then.
6 rings.
That does not make you the best.
Yeah, that does make you the best.
If somebody else got 8-0,
Bill Russell's got 10 though.
Right. It don't matter, but he ain't got 10 straight.
No, but the white dude, he got 8 of them.
Right.
He got 8 of them without losing the finals.
Okay.
And his numbers then are better than Jordan.
But was he known as dominant of his era though?
If you got 8-0, yes, he was.
Was you known as dominant of his era?
Yes.
No matter if you from whatever era you live in, people pay respect to Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
That's because people are sheep.
It doesn't matter.
I forgot one. Karl Malone and John Stockton.
It was good.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, they had a little squad back.
So let's talk about it. So I feel like me personally, the greatest NBA player of all time, it will always be Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Lies.
The way he evolutionized the basketball game, bringing that full slashing, that athleticism to the game. I'm not saying athleticism wasn't there. He made it where cats was growing up want to dunk like Mike, making movies just like Mike.
Because nobody
Jordans are just so much dominant. That cat, Michael Jeffrey
nobody
Jordan,
else was doing
his
it.
poster was legendary. Nobody had no motherfucking John Stockton.
He's the first person to have his own shoes too, I believe.
No, Dr.
What it was
because he got to deal with Nike.
It wasn't Dr. J. Adidas was first, and then Converse.
Adidas was with Run DMC though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying basketball player was. Cons was like the first. Every dude was wearing the ABA,
but everybody was wearing those. It was not one specific player.
Nike already had people, but they didn't have Jordan. Though.
They built their.
They didn't have anybody face.
Like Nike built their deal.
The tennis player was wearing Nikes.
Arthur Ashe.
No, the dude whoever out in Jordan time was it. The dude that be
Jimmy Connors.
whoever. That sound familiar.
I don't know.
know.
But no, Nike was finna go under.
Yeah.
And they
Jordan saved them.
Jordan saved them because Jordan was finna actually sign with Adidas.
Yeah.
But see,
People told him to go with Adidas.
yeah, his
actually.
mom did.
And mom and them
Yeah.
told him to go with
Now
it.
see
But
this.
then Nike came
Now
and
this is the
pitched him the
pushback I have with people like
Right.
Joe heard.
deal. Right.
Joe said that Michael Jordan evolution of basketball game. He made people want to do this, made people want to do that.
Those are facts.
And the reason he did that because he's the only one. Do y'all agree to that? Was he the only one jumping around
No,
like
no, it
that?
wasn't. There was other people doing it.
No, I'm just saying from the time he got drafted to 84 to the time he took his first retirement in 94. Nobody was jumping 40 inches there doing what
Yes, he
Jordan
was.
did.
Kobe was.
No, I said 94.
Kobe was in the era.
No, I said 94. Boy, he
Oh,
got
my
drafted
bad.
96.
But Jordan was playing all the way up to that
No,
point.
I just said 84 to 94. So from 84 to 94, nobody was jumping. Only person was close was Clyde Drexler, like you said, Dominique Wilkins,
Ooh, Dominic. Yeah.
and
Keem Olajuwon.
no, he was a center. We talking about jumping there, do all that
okay.
goofy shit,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But if we use what Joe just said from the last conversation about the Splash Brothers, they made people want to shoot threes. So basically, a world full of sheep will follow anybody.
No.
There
no,
go your question.
No, it wasn't
I
because.
fixed it right
no,
there.
it wasn't because back in them days, if you want to use the Splash Brothers analogy, it was people that were shooting a three. It wasn't as
And
dominant.
why is that?
It wasn't
and
as
like you
dominant.
just said, Joe.
The three is
I
not.
got him, dog.
Hold on,
You
no,
know it's
you let me
right.
answer. You let me
Hold
answer.
on.
Go ahead, because you're doing
The
right.
three is not a 3-pointer. Is not as glamorous as an in-your-face dunk.
No, it wasn't.
It's not.
wasn't.
It never
wasn't.
will. The three would never be.
Hold
It would
on,
never
yeah.
be. No,
Hold
no.
on, the three is actually
No.
more
No.
dominant than a
More
dunk.
No.
dominant, but not
Yeah.
glamour. I said glamorous.
No, I'm talking about now. He's talking
No,
about
I'm
back
talking about
then.
now. If he go down the lane, he white
Yeah.
and dunk on me.
No, it
Oh
would,
my God!
Bro, it would not.
If he
hit-
shoot a three,
Bro, it would not. hit
that
hard.
dunk gonna hurt
No,
more
listen.
than that damn
Yeah,
three.
right,
Trust.
yeah.
And
No,
you
listen.
knock me down, I fall on the ground, all that shit.
No, it wasn't.
Are
When I
you
step
serious?
on- when I step
Right.
on you
He put his
after.
balls all over me, and I'm pushing
No,
the way
a
we
three of a
What?
person. No, I'm gonna tell you this: a person cross you over and you jump it. Two people jumping and you over and hit a three on their ass
At the
that look-
buzzer.
At the buzzer. It
That's
doesn't matter.
it.
It's still
That's
glamour.
it.
It's
That's
still
it.
glamour.
You
It's still glamour. Bro, that looks way
You
more
pushing the
sexy.
line back.
No,
But if
it's
he
not.
jump in the air,
No,
both
it's
of us
not.
try to block his shot, he dunk on us. That's gonna be a sports center forever.
But a lot of people don't do
That's a
that no more.
highlight- that's a
Yes, they
highlight reel.
do.
No, it
That's a
don't.
highlight.
How come they don't?
It's
You saying cats don't get dunked on no more?
I said
Oh,
not as it was back in that era.
Shit,
That was
how come?
homeboy in the playoffs. His step, he
Right.
dunked on him and then stepped on his chest.
Right.
So
Are
how
you
many
serious?
people? How many people you have seen hit three? I'm talking about logo three.
Everybody do it,
You
like
talking
you
about
just
logo
said.
three? A logo three is not more impressive.
No,
A regular
It's
three
not.
is
I
not.
said a logo three.
it's not.
As a logo three.
When you
Half
shoot
court.
from the
Like,
fucking
if
logo.
this
Half
the
court?
logo,
Yes.
If this the logo, of
A
the
half
team,
court three is a
and you
buzzer
shoot from right
beater.
here.
No, it's people that shoot logo.
No,
logo
that's the
three.
logo. Why you know, middle
Steph
back-
Curry
he
shoot
said
logo
why?
three. Steph Curry shoot logo
said
three.
why?
Do he not? Do Steph Curry not shoot
He
logo
do
three?
shoot logo three.
Thank you. So that means he don't shoot them all the way
So
from
he
the
made
logo.
all of the sheep follow him.
But no, you
and
said.
what did Jordan do?
I'm asking you a
Sheep.
question. No, I'm asking
People
you a
are
question.
sheep.
I'm
Thank
being
you.
honest. No, listen to this. A logo three. I'm talking about two people coming to your face. You shooting from a logo. That's not a precedent. Somebody ducking over you.
Nope, always gonna be the
Hey, he puzzle. He
I was gonna be
fucking
a dog.
puzzle.
It's
He
timing.
said-
It's timing. It's so
Yeah.
what time?
No,
What time's on the
no.
clock?
He's trying to figure out about this logo shit. That's what he's trying to
I
figure
think,
out.
I think logos have
I got him on the rope.
Boy, see the
Logo's
logo.
not
I got him on the rope.
See, well, if your logo right here in the middle and you come up out
Half
right
court.
here and shoot, half court line is what you're probably thinking when people win.
I got him
that's
on the
what you
rope.
gotta come up
I
with.
got him on the
Come up a
ropes,
little
boy.
bit. But if I jump out there at you, and
Yeah.
you shoot a logo three, and it's in my face,
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Wow, he shot a long three." But if you pass me up and you dunk on the dude that's 7'1", knock him to the ground, people gonna get out their seat and go crazy.
No, people gonna go crazy off that fucking logo. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
Everybody doing
oh my
that.
God. No, they don't, bro.
Yes,
When
they
you-
do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they
Dame
don't.
do it.
No, you don't.
LeBron did it.
When
Steph do
when
it.
Jordan Poole hit the logo three, that motherfucker was going crazy, and it was
Dog,
showing. They
dog.
showing as the
Everybody
top
do it.
five. They showing as a top
So
five.
okay, so that's like saying, would you rather see a home run or a strikeout?
There you go, home run.
You said what I already see.
Yeah. Would you rather see our pitcher strike somebody out, or would you rather see our team hit a home run?
If it was a rookie on the
Now I
man,
see they
no,
got him on the ropes now.
hold on. No, I answered the question. I didn't puzzle. He
Yeah,
puzzled.
you puzzled
no, I
right
didn't.
now,
I asked the
'cause you
question. He
pushed the
asked
line
me-
back.
No, y'all didn't let me answer. I'll let
Go
y'all
ahead.
talk. He asked
Go
me a
ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
I said
Question
if it was a
bullshit.
rookie pitcher, If it was a rookie pitcher, I would rather see a strikeout from a rookie pitcher.
see,
But if it was just
if
it was just a big hitter and stuff like that, then of course a home run gonna have more excitement.
Do they?
Joe just said rookie pitcher.
You asked me the question, I'm giving you a fucking
Do they?
answer.
Do they shoot off fireworks? Do they shoot off fireworks for a strikeout?
No, but they get but no hit game. They look way better.
I'll take a no hitter.
Thank you.
But that
Thank
takes
you.
you 3 hours to get there.
That take 3 hours.
That take 3
That take
hours
3
to
hours.
get
Thank you. A home run might not take but 3 hours.
Shit.
You don't
You
hit
need to
home
go
runs
to a
all the
game.
time, right off the
You
bat.
need to go to a game.
No, you don't. A
Shit.
home run is not hit automatically.
You
Every
ain't
game
been
they
to a
don't hit a
baseball
home
game.
run. Those are facts.
Hey,
Every game they do not hit a home run. Is that true, Justin? Is that true, Justin?
Before you answer that,
I gotta see the stats. I don't know.
Thank you.
Justin, before you
I got
answer
him on the
that,
ropes.
before you answer that, Justin, understand he's 30. Remember that he's 30, dog.
Well, he was in diapers when Jordan was around.
No, it ain't just that. It ain't that bullshit. I'm talking about with the baseball shit. Cause when Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire, when they hold on before y'all say anything, the pitcher up there kicking his shoes, throwing the ball up, Mark McGwire set up. Right. It's still like 30 seconds going on right now. Yeah. The first pitch out the gate. Right. Everybody went crazy. Right. That's the same thing when you come up and dunk on somebody or shoot a three.
That was great. That
So ain't no 3 hours no strikeout, bro. Stop it, man.
No,
I know he takes all fucking day. He can't drop the ball. You can't miss nothing. Everything gotta be perfect. But a three ain't gotta be perfect. It can hit the backboard and fall in.
The question I argued was, he said which one's more impressive. I told him, he said a strikeout. A strikeout would be
a rookie.
No, he said a strikeout or a home run. I said a strikeout if it's a no hitter. That is way more impressive than a home run.
That's 3 hours.
You have more degree of difficulty. No, you have more degree of difficulty of doing a no hitter strikeout than you have a three.
But no hitters,
Not
that's
shooting a
happened
three.
like 10 times in the whole history of baseball.
No, it haven't. No, it hasn't. I can bring up stats. I can
How
show
many
you
no
stats.
hitters? Let me get my phone.
Yeah, bring up stats.
Joe, he got you with this. He white, dog. He know this shit.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's games where people have never hit home runs in games. It's games where a pitcher for 5 or 6 innings went no hits.
Home runs are more rare than strikeouts.
Yeah.
That makes them more exciting.
Yeah. Like dunking on somebody. That's very rare.
Back in the era, y'all talk
everybody
about,
shoot three like you just said.
Back in the era, y'all talk about Sammy Sosa and all that type of shit like that. That's when home runs was way more higher.
The steroid area.
Hold on. Pause. Hold on.
But that was exciting. That was good baseball.
Again, this is age play a role. Do he know that before the black and white day, the home run was very important then? It just stopped.
Also steroid era too.
Hold on. Regardless, but hold on. The home run went away when guys got smaller. Everybody ain't 250 pounds no more.
And the ballparks are bigger, too.
They're bigger now, so shit. And the pitchers are much better now. Because who the best baseball player we talking about? P. Rose or no? Wasn't it?
Well, Pete Rose. Well, Barry Bonds had the most.
No, I'm talking the white dude back in the black and white days. They played for the Yankees. The big Bambino.
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth never
he
never pitched against no Dominican Republican.
He was a pitcher and he hit.
Yeah,
home
that's
runs.
what I'm saying.
Like that guy from the Angels, that Asian guy.
Yeah, the dude that pitched 100 miles an hour.
Yeah,
and be hitting home runs and shit.
The samurai hat.
Yeah, him. That's don't.
Rare.
That's where we at now. Like you saying basketball. Right. So if everybody shoot threes because of two dudes, that means they're sheep, right, Joe?
No.
If we're talking,
so you're not a sheep to follow somebody.
No, you're not.
Oh, come on, man.
I understand that.
If we're talking threes, I'm thinking Larry Bird.
Thank you. That's not sheep. They were shooting threes back in them days. They was
Jordan didn't.
Was Reggie Miller not shooting
threes now?
Was Reggie Miller not shooting threes?
Oh yeah.
Was Ray Allen did make his career off of threes?
He didn't do it till later.
No, Ray Allen was known as one of the best.
You better go watch the video.
When you think of the top
Ray Allen was dunking on cats.
I'm not saying he wasn't dunking on cats. I'm saying
that was his bread and butter.
When you think of the top 5 best shooters of all time, is Ray Allen's not up there? Was Rick Hamilton not shooting threes?
Rip Hamilton? No.
Rip was shooting threes,
he was
bro.
shooting jumpers.
Rip Hamilton
you got
was
a phone,
threes.
pull up. Rip one. You got a computer
Rip
right
was
there.
shooting threes, bro.
Pull up on your
Rip
computer. Pull up on your computer if you think Rip Hamilton was shooting threes at a high clip. You think he's shooting high clip?
I said Rip is known as a
show me a video. No, show me a stat where he hit like 5 out of 10. Fuck that, 3 out of 10.
We can pull it up.
Now, you got a computer right there. Pull it up.
I pull it up on my phone.
But I'm just saying. But that's the problem I have with this Jordan and LeBron debate. People are sheep. They don't believe in evolution. Because you got to think back in the day. You 40. How old are you, Justin? 43.
say LeBron's
So
a
and
sheep.
43. No, he don't. He do things.
No,
totally
you gotta say LeBron.
But no,
a sheep.
but hold
Is
on.
LeBron a sheep.
No, not at all. He do shit
He
totally
copied
different.
Jordan. His whole
Not at all.
idol was Jordan.
Not at all. He copied
That's
us.
why
He
he's
copied
number
the
23. He
So
Hold
that
on.
means he's a
He
sheep.
took Jordan's number.
He
That
wears
means
the
he's a
jersey and throw powder, but he plays every
That's a
position.
sheep.
And he can stay
That's
every
a
position.
fucking
Jordan
sheep.
didn't do that. Jordan didn't do that.
Jordan did do that.
Jordan stayed in position.
No, Jordan
Jordan did not stick every position.
What are you talking about? Jordan has defensive players.
You trying to tell me Jordan stick every position?
I didn't say he took every position.
Okay, thank
but
you.
I said
That we
Jordan
will-
has
Can Jordan play every
Jordan-
position?
Name one defensive title
Can
that
he
LeBron
play-
got.
can he play-
LeBron
I don't care about that. Those
LeBron
are-
James, if he's a top defensive player,
Dog.
LeBron
Them
James
look-
have a
them Michael
defensive
Jordan,
championship.
them Michael Jordan numbers is flawed like a
I don't care.
motherfucker. So it don't
Facts are the
count.
facts, is it not?
It don't count.
And it was a different era
don't count.
too because Jordan didn't have social media.
But that's because everybody found out she was an asshole.
Jordan would be
But for
twice
one-
as popular.
for
if
one-
he was
Thank
in-
you.
For one,
If
Joe.
If Jordan was playing today, he would
be twice as
blow. He would blow LeBron out of the water.
Not at all.
Yes, he
not
would.
at all.
If he was playing
It
today.
wouldn't be no
Hold
LeBron
on,
James.
hold on, stop. Because
It
you
would not be
know
no
this.
LeBron
Hold on.
James.
You do know when Michael Jordan played the Lakers and Magic put a triple-double on him while he was injured. Go look at Magic Johnson's roster. Everybody was hurt. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wasn't even there. And they beat them, bruh. So that means Jordan cannot stick somebody who's 6'8" and 250. Guess who else is 6'8" and 250? LeBron James.
Good game.
So if you could stick an old Magic Johnson, you gonna play this dude
But LeBron
that's on
but
steroids?
but back in them
that look
days-
like Karl Malone and Gary
no,
Payton.
listen
All
to this.
are you serious?
Back in them days, LeBron
No.
James would have been a center.
No.
He would have been a center.
No,
And he would have been in the
not the
post.
athletic, not the
No,
athletic.
we don't know
Wasn't
if he would've been
nobody. Yes,
athletic.
he would.
If
Well,
Jordan
well,
introduced
then we
athleticism.
can't say Michael be the athletic nowadays. So
Yes,
we
you
can't
can.
say that.
Yes, you can.
No,
We
you saw the
seen-
best.
No,
you
listen
saw
to
the
this.
best
No,
Michael
listen
had.
to this.
It wouldn't have got no
No,
better.
no, listen
It
to
wouldn't
this.
have got no better.
No, listen to this. No, you
You ain't
gotta
got no
listen first.
better.
I'll let you tell it. Listen to this. We seen Michael Jordan bring athleticism as a dominancy in the NBA.
For 30
that
points.
That means we will see athleticism in this era, right or wrong. If we see
I disagree.
if LeBron James modeled his game off Michael
And when he
Jeffrey
did not,
Jordan,
which he did not,
he has paid homage.
which he did not. He Muhammad.
paid-
Well,
he
Muhammad
said
ain't
it out
doing
his
two
own
different things.
mouth.
But Joe, you're not making sense because if you're gonna follow somebody what they do, you gotta do everything like Kobe. Thank you. That's homage right there.
Except crashing the helicopter.
If he
You
said,
don't want to do that.
if he said, if the person said from their mouth that they modeled their game from Jordan and he took it to the next level, that means that you did what? You are a sheep. So you contradicted everything you said
Not
about
at
LeBron
all.
James.
Not at all.
If that's-
For one,
Only thing
for
LeBron
one,
James does is pass down bad genes to his kid.
I don't know about that shit, but this is my thing about it. Your second best player on your team led the team in every statistical category except scoring. So that means if we got another dude in there and plugged him in like Reggie Miller or anybody else, we'd have won the ring. You move LeBron off any team, they turn to an all-girls hockey team or some shit like that. So it's not the same. They need to stop this shit. See, a sheep is somebody who follows things, like shooting a three. LeBron does nothing. He does. Everybody compare LeBron to Magic Johnson, not
But
Magic.
he doesn't have that.
LeBron
LeBron doesn't have
Michael
that
Jordan.
wow factor though. LeBron doesn't have that wow factor.
Oh my god.
I've never
LeBron
seen.
James ain't did nothing to me.
I've never seen it. I'd be like, wow, that's amazing.
LeBron James, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is
my God.
as much as you hate to hear this shit.
Oh my
LeBron
God.
James.
Where's
I
the
look-
wow factor?
When I look at LeBron James, he has no signature moment where you can
Oh
say
my
that
God.
he changed the NBA.
No.
If you look at no signature moment. Only thing you can say was his signature moment was him going to Miami and building super teams. LeBron James done that. Other than that, he has no signature moment. Magic Johnson was known by his passing, was he not? That's a signature moment, right?
That's it,
Bird
yeah.
was known as a white guy that could shoot the three and could give it to you any kind of way. That's a signature moment. Michael Jordan was known about being the first pure athlete that could give it to you on the defense. It could give it to you from the
played
shooting,
defense on
and it can
nobody.
give it to you from dunking.
That's a
And
lie.
that's
That's a lie about the defense. That's a lie about the defense.
Listen.
That's a
The
lie.
Splash Brothers.
The lie.
Steph Curry have gave you the 3-point
And
shot.
can't play defense like Jordan.
Doesn't
So
matter. It don't matter how
that's
you
who-
look at him as
that's
a
who
player.
he played
We
like.
talking about the era. It's kids that shoot from the logo now because they want to be like Steph. I have never heard nobody say, I want to be like LeBron James.
Steph
And
seems
wait-
like he's humbled. He's more humble.
Thank you.
The way people about LeBron, he taught cats
Tell
how to
me
get
what-
their own
give
money
me- give
and
to
get
me.
lifetime contracts. Jordan didn't teach none of that. That's one thing Jordan never taught anybody to do that shit. KD, your boy you just named, all got light. That mean when they leave the game,
Yeah.
they still gonna get a check. to the day they
that's
die.
The evolution of basketball.
No, the evolution.
That had nothing
They
to do
the
with LeBron.
evolution. Okay.
LeBron didn't change it.
Okay.
LeBron signed. If you want to quote it correctly.
Okay.
LeBron signed
Okay.
1 year, one and done contract.
Okay.
He was the one that emphasized the
Okay.
player option.
Okay.
That's what LeBron did.
Lifetime
Quote the
contracts,
That's
thanks
not a
to
lifetime
LeBron James.
contract. A lifetime
Thanks to
contract.
LeBron.
No, a lifetime contract.
Cats started companies
No,
because
listen.
LeBron. They do everything because LeBron. You
A
gonna say
lifetime
got
contract
Oh
is
my
where
God.
Pat Mahomes signed
Oh
a
my
12-year
God.
contract. That's a lifetime contract.
And
is it not?
Pujols too. I
Pujols,
think has to go
$500
with
million
the Angels.
is a lifetime contract. Technically, Pujols signed his contract before.
This is a emotional
LeBron
base
did.
that he's doing right now.
Thank
None of
you.
that shit he's saying is true. But
That is
anyway,
true.
and
You
then
got it right here.
on top of it, when you say LeBron have a signature moment, he taught you how to play the game of basketball. That we're gonna set a pick. I get your weakest player, or I'm gonna go to the hole, or I'm gonna pass it off. Or if you can't stick the center, switch up. I got him.
That sounds
That's
basic.
signature.
That sounds
That's not
basic,
basic. If it's so basic, why more cats don't do
Why
it?
Justice saying it?
Because he white.
It doesn't matter.
If more.
He used you for his
It's the
argument.
truth. No, I'm not
He
using
used
an
his
argument. No,
Now
I'll
you
tell what
want to
happened.
say white.
No, that's not an argument. I'll tell what happened.
Okay.
That is what LeBron did.
Okay.
He stuck Dwight Howard. Jordan can't do that. He stuck Tony Parker. Jordan ain't never faced nobody close to Tony Parker. It ain't one point guard close to Tony Parker. And people love to say Jordan can stick anybody. No, he
Era
cannot.
was different.
He stuck bums. They were bums. I give you that.
You try to say the bad boys, all those.
Stop it, man.
Isaiah Thomas, it was not bad.
What video?
Dennis Rodman.
What video? No, hold on. You 40, you 40, you 40, you 43. What video have you seen of Michael Jordan sticking to Isaiah
video
Thomas
is different.
and it went good?
The video is different.
Where he stole the ball from him, went down the court, scored on him, dunked on him, sat him on the ground. It ain't one video like that.
You
Isaiah
can
Thomas.
show the same thing
Not
about
one.
LeBron James.
How come?
You
He
can
did.
show I seen people dunk on people with no name dunked on LeBron James.
They got Michael Jordan too. The
Thank you.
basketball.
You can do that for any
But
player.
no.
any great player.
What I'm saying is that
You can show Michael Jordan sticking
what I'm
people.
saying that Jordan ain't stuck nobody.
I saw Michael Jordan. I saw LeBron
stuck
James
nobody.
stuck people that didn't even have a fucking name.
But
I saw him stuck them.
And who these 9 titles that Michael
If LeBron James
Jordan got?
as a dominant defensive player, as you say, why he didn't do it from the get-go?
What do you mean from the get-go?
Well,
Because your
I'm talking
team.
from the first
You want me to
game.
tell you why?
Why?
Tell you why? If your team needs you to do every statistical
I ain't
thing,
gonna excuse
it's hard to be
you.
a
You're
defensive
LeBron
player.
James, excuse
So
people.
it's the truth.
It's the excuse.
It's the truth. Hold
If
on,
you
you
a
got a
dominant
son.
defensive
Hold on,
player-
you got a son, right? You got a son. Say your son, his last year in high school.
Right.
He didn't get MVP, and you say, "Why didn't he get MVP?" So he said, "Well, Dad, I let my team and everything except scoring. They get to do score a lot." What you gonna say?
That sounds like excuses.
Thank you.
You say it's not an excuse from your son or the school?
For me, I tell him that.
Thank
So
you.
if he led the league in
MVP's
steals.
not shit without a title.
No,
Would you rather
not
be
talking about
MTV
title.
Or would you rather be?
I'm not because you gotta remember you don't get MVP. You get MVP this month, then you gotta go get the title. That's how it works.
No,
NBA.
you get MVP for the full season.
No,
Not
I know,
player
but
of the
that's what I'm
month.
saying. Like when you go to the, I'm not talking about the title. I'm saying when your senior year over, he about to go to college. He didn't win a title.
It doesn't matter.
So they got an MVP. They gave to one dude on the team. They gave your son nothing, but he led the league. He led the league in everything.
He was the best
When I
player.
say everything,
He was the best player. If
Yeah,
MVP
I'm
is the
asking
best
him.
player.
I'm asking him a question. If he led them in everything,
You said no MVP and no title.
he got the MVP. Your son got everything else. That means he led the team in steals. He led the team in blocks. He led the
But
team
the
in
team
assists.
didn't win.
No. They won. They won. They won the champion. He got MVP. What you want to call it? But your son in everything you think of has blew everybody out.
All right. So
What
what's
would
the
you say
question?
your son about the dude who all he did his job was only to score?
I'd say that guy's an asshole. I mean,
Thank you.
Maybe he'll get injured.
And guess who did that? Scottie Pippen led his team in everything. All he had to
No,
do
he
was
didn't.
score.
No, he
Because
didn't.
check this out.
he
Game
didn't.
2 of the Lakers championship, who put him on Magic Johnson? Scottie Pippen, because Jordan couldn't hold it down. But he a defensive guru.
Hold on.
Stop
If you're a quote unquote real leader, you don't have to do everything. You pass the buck on to people who can.
That's what that's called.
But
Jordan
okay,
didn't have to
let's
do
let's
that.
use your
No,
logic.
no,
Now let's
that's
use your logic.
What do you
Shut
think
up.
the president of the United States of America does? Not shit.
Okay.
Signs a piece of paper.
Uh-huh.
Everybody else.
But
does it.
one person can't do 8 jobs, but he did it. Pippen did that. So check this out then. You said Bill Lambert. What did he get drafted for? To score or to be an enforcer?
Be an enforcer.
Exactly.
Right. And
You
he
see
does
where I'm
it
going
good.
with
Right.
it? So if Bill Lambert
I don't
played
wanna
right
run
now,
into him.
if he played right now, who would he get drafted to? No damn body.
He'd get a technical
He
foul.
wouldn't be in the league, bro.
Well, same with hockey. They don't really fight that much
I
anymore.
can't, but that's what
That's
I'm
what I said. That game
But that's what I'm
changed.
saying.
game changed.
See,
Thank
they,
you.
They say the game changed. You talk about Michael Jordan. Understand that. So anyway,
no.
so
before that
that
era-
means that Michael played some bums.
No, he didn't.
See, that's
he
where
played
you go.
to the talent
There
of
you
his
go,
era.
right there. That
No, he
proves my
didn't.
point right
now
there.
you trying to
But hold on.
argue it,
And
bro.
check this out too.
You played to
Justin.
the talent of your era.
Check
Have
this
you
out.
not?
Check this out too, Justin. When Michael Jordan retired, walked away, go play baseball. The Bulls was a game away going back to the finals. Nigga, we didn't need you. Didn't need you. We did not need you. If this team with just 5 dudes made it to the finals without you.
They didn't win.
No, it was a bad call.
He built the house. The house is still there.
If
He built the house.
or not. When you left, that means we need you, but we got this far, we didn't need you.
Well, we got the wrong housekeeper.
No, that ain't true.
We need a new
That ain't
housekeeper.
If you had
Need a new housekeeper.
Say-
Now,
Let me ask
now
you, Jay.
he pushing the line back.
No, let me ask you, Jay. If you didn't win it, does it even fucking matter?
No.
If you didn't win,
No,
so
it don't matter.
the whole argument right then and there doesn't matter. Because
Yes, it does.
No, listen.
How much do we need you? You the MVP of the team.
Listen,
If he would have been there, maybe they would have
If he was
won.
there, they probably would have won, right?
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
since you won there, we still got there without
It
you.
doesn't matter. If
So
you
it's
don't
like,
win,
how
it
do
does
we
not
need you?
fucking matter.
So that
It
means
does
we
not
had-
matter.
If we had a guy to give us 15 points, we would have got there.
Yeah, because
If we
you had
a
my
guy to give us
30.
10 points, we would have got there.
If you had my 30, you
So
would
that
have
means
won.
we don't
need
need
the
you.
guy. You need the leadership.
Thank
you
you.
need
And
someone
the
to
leader-
push. I want to
Scottie
push you.
Pippen got us there. We
Did
didn't
he-
need
he
you.
pushed him
if
there?
Scottie wasn't a good leader, they wouldn't make it to the conference finals. They wouldn't make it to the
That
playoffs.
had nothing to do with
Because you're a bad
Scottie.
leader. If
Scottie
you're
That had
a
nothing to
bad
do
leader-
with Scottie.
Scottie
Scottie
averaged
was-
17 points
He was
a
the
night.
vice president.
Thank
He
you.
didn't have a
When
choice.
he was here, he was vice president. When he left, he became the president.
Why did they bring Scottie in there?
Because this nigga can play by
No,
himself. He
why
can
did
do
they
it.
bring Scottie in?
He
They
can
brought
do it.
Scottie
Jordan
to be
can do
a
it.
defensive force.
And cause why? Why did they do a defensive
Everybody
force?
has two people. Everybody had two people.
No, that ain't true.
What you
that
talking
ain't
about?
true.
Why everybody had two
when
evils?
so when Jordan played the Trailblazers, who was the two
So I'm
defensive players
finna
on that team?
fuck you up right
Who
here.
the two defensive players, Joe? Name them right now. I want to hear two defensive players on the 1992 motherfucking Trailblazers. Name them, Joe.
What you talking about?
No, you said two
I said
defensive
everybody had two people.
Who was the two people?
I didn't say they had two defensive
were
players.
the two people,
I said
Joe?
that everybody had two duos.
Joe, who were the two people?
Every great championship had two duos.
Joe, you still answer my question. Who are the two people
It
on
don't matter.
Trailblazers?
I don't
Thank
remember the
you.
team.
Thank you, Joe.
It doesn't matter about
Go
that.
ahead on. Go ahead
Every
on, bro.
greatest team
Go
ever
ahead.
that went to the
Stop
finals
pushing line
had
back,
two
man.
strongest players. You had Kevin McHale and Larry Bird.
That whole
You had
team.
Michael.
He don't know it,
You had
Joe.
Magic
He don't
Johnson.
know, Justin.
You had Worthy.
He don't
what are
know,
you talking
Justin.
about?
He don't
Every
know.
greatest team that won the finals had two great
No.
all-time people
No.
with them.
Charles Barkley.
He didn't win nothing.
I said every team that won.
I like him though.
Tim
He's a
Duncan.
force. He's a force. He's a force.
Tim Duncan,
Charles Barkley.
and Kawhi Leonard. We can go by LeBron James and Dwayne
No.
Wade. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. It doesn't matter where you can argue that logic
You
with
are
any
pushing
team,
line
bro.
back, bro. None of that
It
is
doesn't
true.
matter.
None
It
of that
doesn't
is
matter.
true.
Ben
You need to do
Wallace,
your homework before you have
Isaiah
these
Thomas.
conversations, bro.
No, every great name one
No.
person that won the finals, and it was just them.
The Pistons, when they beat y'all. The Lakers.
No, they did. They had Ben Wallace, and they
Are
had
you trying to say the
Ben
Pistons
Wallace
was a
was
tough-ass
dominant player.
team?
Ben Wallace was a
Are you
dominant.
going to really say the Pistons was a tough-ass team
Yes, they was.
and played good defense?
Yes, that was. They was
Stop
known
it,
as the
Joe.
bad boy. How you
Stop it,
known
Joe.
as the bad boys
Stop
of
it, Joe.
defense
Stop it, Joe.
of the era?
1 year.
It doesn't matter. No, that wasn't. It was the
1 year.
Detroit era, bro.
1 year.
We gotta be done though. It's the end of it.
1 year.
I got a basketball aficionado for you right here. This guy's a Jordan fan.
Oh.
I'm a Kobe fan.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Who's the greatest duo of all time?
Duo of all time?
Yeah.
See the I don't know, man. You got Magic,
Tim Duncan, and David
Let
Robinson.
me ask y'all a question. Y'all watch basketball, right?
then you got Jordan and Pippen.
Let me ask you a question.
You got Kobe.
This is me being honest.
Kobe and Shaq,
Let me be
that's right.
honest. Did Michael Jordan change the game